Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is over and over and over again. My name is Richard. This is Matchday Live. It is Arsenal women away at Leicester City. This is going to be a big game, an important game. Arsenal can move into the top three with a victory here this evening. It is going to be a great game. It's all going to be coming up the other side of this. So Matchday Live, Leicester City women versus Arsenal from the King Power Stadium, one of the big stadiums. We like it when they're played in the big stadiums, don't we? So the first thing we have to look at is, of course, is the team news for tonight's game. So what are we making of this? This is how the teams line up then. So for Arsenal in goal, it is Manu Zinsberger, the back four, Katie McCabe, who's captain, Lotta Woober-Moy, Amanda Illister and Steph Catley. The three in midfield, Kyra Cooney-Cross comes in, keeps her place from the other night, Vicky Palova and Frida Marnham. And then the three up front tonight are Chloe Lacasse, Caitlin Ford and Alessia Russo starts through the middle. So that is the Arsenal starting lineup. On the bench then for Arsenal is Sabrina D'Angelo, Noel Moritz, Katarina Cole, Vivienne Miedemeier, Beth Mead, Lena Hurtig, Stina Blackstenius and Vivian Leah. That is your Arsenal team. What do we make of that? Obviously, a couple of changes from the last WSL game against Man City. And a few changes from midweek as well, when, of course, we played Bristol City in the Continental Cup. For Leicester, then, this is how they line up. It is Janina Leitzig in goal, saved the penalty, of course, last time we played against Leicester. They're back for Courtney Nevin, Sophie Howard, CJ Bott and Julia Thibault. In midfield, captain Sam Tierney. It is Janice Kamen and Hannah Kane. And up front, it is Dina Rose, Lena Peterman and Jutta Rantala. So that is your Leicester team and the Arsenal team then for this evening's game. What are we making of that then? We need some score predictions from you guys as well. I'll just get rid of the team. Now, we're making that Arsenal team. I mean, it's a strong Arsenal team. Any 11 players that you can pick from this group of players is going to be a strong team, isn't it? But what are we making of that for this particular game tonight? Is it the team that you would have picked? What changes would you have made? Let me know your comments. We've got Nathan in the chat. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Greg says, could go second tonight. Could we go second? I think we need a big win, wouldn't we? I'm more expecting us to go third. We've got Gunnar Dan 70. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Gunnar Dan says, Richard, didn't see your notification on the Beth Mead page. You see, the thing is with this, right? I've been banned again. And the reason why is because for some reason, every time I'm putting a stream up on Facebook on the show, it's getting a copyright strike and they're taking it off of Facebook. And because of that, they're then banning me for 3 days. Now, there's nothing on any of the streams that I'm doing that breaks anybody's copyright. They're saying it's BN Sports or something, but it won't be. It'll be someone pretending to be BN Sports, I would have thought. Because I'm not, there's nothing on the screen that I put that breaches any copyright. So I don't know what's going on. It's only Facebook I'm having this problem with. But yeah, I've been banned again from Facebook for 3 days. So it wasn't on the, I couldn't put it on, unfortunately. Gareth Dad says, try and post it ASAP on game day so I can approve it. Yeah, normally I will do, but obviously when I'm banned, I can't, unfortunately. Anyway. And Gareth Dad says there, Stina and Mead on the bench. Why? Well, I don't know about Stina. I mean, I personally would be starting her, but obviously with Beth, I still don't think she's quite at the point in her fitness where she's ready to start a WSL game. Yes, she did start the other night's game, and she's getting more minutes under her belt, but at the moment I think she's not quite ready. And let's face it, Chloe Lacasse is playing in her position and she's been playing really well anyway, so it's not a major problem at the minute. I'm sure she'll come on later in the game. Viv Miedemeier will come on. I'm sure Steen will come on as well, depending on how the game's going. Of course, you never know, do you? I suppose, but we'll see. But yeah, at the moment, I don't think Beth Mead is quite at the fitness levels to be starting WSL games. We've got a lot of games to come, haven't we, with a Continental Cup group as well. So I think she's going to be more easing her way in and stuff like that. And I'm sure she'll be starting games soon, as will Viv, which would be great. But at the moment, I don't think they're quite ready yet. So, but I mean, it's still a strong side, isn't it? Let's be honest. I mean, it's a tough choice, isn't it, between Alessia Russo and Stina Blackstenius as to which one starts, which one's on the bench. But Jonas has always said, hasn't he, that it's not always the starting 11 that's important, it's the finishing 11 as well. And I'm sure Stina will be in that finishing 11 and get the job done. You know, she's got 2 goals in 2 games. Last 2 games, she scored in both of them. She's the one in form. Alessia Russo isn't scoring, is she? She's only got 1 goal all season in the WSL. Yes, she got a couple in the European qualifiers. Do they actually count as official goals? I'm not sure. But Stina got 1 in there as well. So Stina's top scorer, whatever way you want to look at it. So, you know, Alessia's got to step up in front of goal. She's playing well, but she's got to add goals to that as well. I'm sure she will, but she's got to start doing that, or Stina will be getting that place in that starting 11, I'm sure. I mean, Leicester have improved, haven't they? We've won this fixture the last 2 seasons, scoring 9 goals and not conceding any. So we've had it fairly comfortable, but Leicester have improved since then. Obviously, Willie Kirk, their manager now, has got a lot of experience in the WSL, very good at organising his team. So I'm sure it's going to be a tough game. I'm sure we're going to have to show patience again. You know, away from home, that's what you have to do, don't you? I do think maybe playing away slightly suits us better than playing at home. I think at home, teams come to stifle us a little bit and make it more difficult. We've seen that this season already, whereas away from home, we've had a little bit more freedom to play. Certainly at Man United, we did. At Bristol City, I thought we did. We should have made more of the opportunities that we had. But, you know, I'm sure today will be, Leicester will be a little bit more, they're not going to be wide open and let us walk through them, but I'm sure it will be a slightly different type of game. So, you know, when we play them at home, obviously last season we played them at home, they were quite defensive, and we ended up getting a 1-0. So, but yeah, I'm expecting that kind of a game tonight. I think we'll have chances in the game, and I'm sure we'll go on and win. We've got Twalumba in the chat. How you doing, my friend? He says hello and evening. Yeah, evening to you as well. I hope you're doing well. Loki's in as well. How you doing, Loki? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you all, actually. Let's get your score predictions in then before we start. I'm going to go, what did I say the other night on the show? I think I went for 3-0, didn't I? I think I went 3-0. I'm gonna stick with 3-0. It's a good Arsenal team. I'm happy with that. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna go 3-0. Clean sheet would be nice, wouldn't it? We haven't had a clean sheet all season, so it'd be nice to get one. And you know, although Leicester have got a threat this season, I still think we can keep a clean sheet. Twilma says there, so glad City dropped points against Brighton. Yes, and so did we, Man U, and we played Brighton. Yes, yeah, we do. Yeah, a couple of like shock results today, wasn't there? So we've gone for a 2-1. I'm assuming that's a 2-1 to Arsenal, is it? Not a 2-1 to Leicester. Dad's gone 2-0 to Arsenal. Loki's gone 4-1. Yeah, I mean, we'll take a 4-1. I'd like a clean sheet, actually, though, Loki, because we haven't had one yet. And I do think it's important to get clean sheets. We're not scoring an abundance of goals, are we, yet? So it'd be nice to get a clean sheet, and then hopefully we can grow in as the season progresses. We've got Isa. What is the lineup? I can put it back on the screen for you. That's our lineup: Zinsberger, McCabe, Lubermoy, Illistat, Catley, Cooney, Cross, Palova, Marnham, Lacasse, Russo, and Ford. That's our starting team, which is a good team, isn't it? At the end of the day, we know it's a strong team, but any 11 strong. The teams are in the tunnel at the moment. Leicester will be in their home colours, of course, of blue and white. Looks like Arsenal wearing our home kit as well, of red shirts, white sleeves, white shorts, and red socks. Katie McCabe leading the team out again. There must be an injury issue for Kim Little. She's not in the squad at all. She didn't play the other night either. So I'm assuming there's an injury there. Not that I've heard anything about that, but obviously she must be injured. The captain is out of the team, out of the squad today. The team's just coming out at the King Power Stadium here in Leicester. There seems to be a reasonable crowd in. I mean, Leicester aren't one of the big supported clubs in the WSL, are they? There'll be a lot of Arsenal fans there, I'm sure, would have made the trip. The Sunday evening games are tricky, aren't they? To, you know, the away games in particular, to get to and from. It is a bit of a pain, but that's the way it is. The TV rules the roost, doesn't it? TV decides on when games are played, and they don't really care about the fans too much. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of Arsenal fans in the stadium, and hopefully it'll be a good game, and Arsenal can get the win. But I think patience is key tonight, isn't it? Because I think, you know, we can't necessarily expect to get 3 or 4 goals in the first 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen like that. I think we're going to have to be patient. We're going to have to bide our time, and hopefully the goals will come as we go through the game. I think we've got far too much quality here. We shouldn't have too many problems winning this game. But, you never know. We had a Bristol City gave us a difficult game, didn't they? It wasn't straightforward. We won the game obviously in the end. It wasn't as straightforward as we hoped, but we got the job done. And I think that's the most important thing, isn't it? And I think today is going to be a similar game, but we should have too much quality. Twillenber says there the odds are against Leicester. Yeah, of course they are, massively, yeah. But it's almost like a free hit for them, though, isn't it? Because no one expects them to win or even get a draw. So any result that they do pick up is a bonus, isn't it? And all the pressure on us, we have to win. This is a sort of game where you have to win, don't you? If you're serious about turning for the title, when you look at the points we've already dropped this season, you have to say that this is a game you have to win. We have to win. There's no other result that's possible. We have to win this game. So, they're all pretty much must wins at the minute, aren't they? Especially today, as we said, Man City have lost, of course, as we saw. So, yeah, Chelsea won, Man United won. It's important that we win and keep the pressure on. That's all we can do, isn't it? We've got Fitz in the chat there. Where can I watch this game? I don't know where in the world you are. It is on Sky Sports Football in the UK. I don't know where you are in the world, if anybody knows any streams anywhere. But don't worry anyway, stay with us. We will keep you updated with everything that's happening. You get full commentary here. You won't miss anything. I just can't show you the game. I'm having enough trouble with Facebook not showing the game. So God knows what happened if I show. Well, I know what happened if I showed the game. Anyway, the two managers have just laid a wreaths of poppies on the side of the pitch. We're going to do the usual thing that we do, of course, on this weekend of the year. We did it last weekend as well. It's a minute's silence. And they play the last post. I mean, it is great and all this kind of stuff. It's great tradition. But when, they did it last weekend, they've done it yesterday, they did it today, it kind of gets too much in the end, doesn't it, when you see it every single game? What they need to do is, I don't think they should do it like that. I think at football, they should do like one and that's it for everybody, not do it all at every single game. It just gets too much. Especially if you're going and watching the games, 2 or 3 games over a weekend, it gets too much, doesn't it? We've got there. I'm actually going to show the match because I can't find one that does. Well, you won't find one on YouTube that does because there's copyright laws. And what happened is I showed 5 minutes of a game once, and the channel got shut down for 6 months. You just can't show it, so you won't find it on YouTube anywhere that be able to show it. Unfortunately, Danny says, "Where can I watch it?" It's on Sky Sports Football in England. I don't know where in the world you are, but that's where it is. Lee says, "Come on, you Gunners!" Indeed, yeah, come on, you Gunners. Let's do this. Come on, you Gunners. Let's get the win here. So important, isn't it, that we keep winning these games? We've got to make up for that start. Losing that first game, drawing with Man United, which wasn't a disaster. That wasn't a bad result away from home at Man U. But having lost the first game, only 1 point from 6 at the start wasn't a great start, was it? And we've had to, we've been battling against it ever since. But we're on a roll. 4 wins in a row. We need to get another one today and put ourselves right in that mix. That'll keep us 3 points behind Chelsea. They did win 3-0 earlier on today at Everton after winning 5-0 last week. So they're certainly scoring a lot more goals than we are. But it's all about winning the games and the points that matter, isn't it? Of course, we're playing Chelsea quite soon, aren't we, at the Emirates? So that's going to be a good game. Let's see. Dina Rose is starting her first game, it says, in the WSL for Leicester. She played for Reading, didn't she, before, I think? I seem to remember. Fitz says, do you think we're in the market for a goalkeeper? Well, we're supposed to be in the market for Mary Earps, aren't we? Because we made a bid for her in the summer, which was unsuccessful. So I believe we are in for a goalkeeper, and it is Mary Earps. But we'll see what happens in January or potentially at the end of the season. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work yet. We'll have to wait and see. But we are just about to get ready for kickoff here. Leicester are just doing a team huddle. Arsenal have done theirs and are all ready to go. I think it's going to be Leicester to kick off. And Arsenal are going to be attacking the goal to our left in this first half. And it is Leicester to get us underway, all in blue. The dark blue of Leicester, of course. And Arsenal are saying our home kit this evening. Let's hope we can get the win, get 3 points on the board, and hopefully get a few more goals. And we are off and underway. Leicester, they take kick-off and they immediately go backwards to their defence, and they're in possession here. And they're probably going to go back to the goalkeeper. No, they don't actually. They play it up that far side. It's a long ball forward into midfield, but Arsenal are going to pick it up. No, we don't quite manage to pick it up. In fact, there's an offside. That's a very high line from Arsenal's defence in the very first few seconds here. We've got a free kick about, 15 yards inside Arsenal's half, just outside the centre circle. Amanda Illerstadt's gone across to take this. And she plays it square to Lotta Woogan-Moy. 2 player of the match awards in a row for Lotta. Hopefully she won't be as busy tonight. That's what we want to see, don't we? Fitz says who is a better goalkeeper, Man U or Man City? Well, obviously Man United's goalkeeper is the best one, isn't she? Mary Earps is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Anyway, Jonas Eisbell's 50th WSL game tonight, which is a big milestone for him, isn't it? This is, of course, very early stages of his 3rd season. He's won that 1 trophy so far, hopefully a few more to come. Arsenal got a throw on this near side. Arsenal's left. Caitlin Ford leaves it for her fellow Australian, Steph Catley. Of course, there's another Australian in the team tonight as well, Kyra Cooney-Cross. And there is one for Leicester as well. Their defender, Courtney Nevin, is Australian as well. So a lot of Australian contingents in this match tonight, which is good. Esbe says Man United at the moment with Mary Earps. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Kiara Keat is a great goalkeeper, great young goalkeeper, but, she made a horrendous mistake last week, didn't she, to gift us that goal. And these are things that young goalkeepers do, and Mary Earps has got that experience over, hasn't she? Anyway, Leicester coming forward for the first time here. Ball played in towards the Arsenal penalty area, but it was just about cleared away. And now Victoria Palova can bring it forward. In fact, that's a long ball up this near side, looking for the run of Caitlin Ford. Just slightly overhit that pass, and it's gone out for a throw. Fitz says Earps is world class. Yes, she is. She's one of the best in the world, absolutely. And she would be a great signing for Arsenal, wouldn't she, I suppose? But anyway, let's see what happens. Leicester with a throw though on this near side, trying to come forward. In fact, we force them all the way back. And that's a long ball forward up this near side, flicked on, but Lotta Woogan-Moy is there. A nice, calm control there, finds Amanda Illerstadt. Is that going to become our centre-back partnership? Because they certainly seem to have developed a good understanding now, don't they? We were a bit worried about what partnership was going to be formed there, but those two seem to have really settled in together really well, don't they? Anyway, the ball's now back in with it's Sophie Howard, plays it back to goalkeeper Janina Leitzig, the German, very, very good goalkeeper. So made a penalty save at Meadow Park against Kim Little last season, didn't she, in that game that we ended up winning 1-0. That game, of course, came straight after, didn't it, our Champions League semi-final defeat. A tough week that was, but we did manage to beat Leicester. And that was crucial in getting that top 3. Anyway, it's a throw now on this near side to Arsenal. Steph Catley with it, throws it up the line, finds Caitlin Ford, holds off one challenge, but then loses the ball. But Leicester can't keep it in play, and it's going to be another throw to Arsenal on this near side, which Steph Catley is going to take again. Willie Kirk, the Leicester manager, got October's manager of the month. They had a good start to the season with 2 wins, but have not won since. They got 1 draw and 2 narrow defeats. They lost 1-0 against Manchester City here, and then they lost 2-1 at Liverpool last week. So, they're certainly a lot more competitive in the league than they were when they first came up. They managed to survive their first couple of seasons, and now maybe they're going, well, that's a poor ball actually from Katie McCabe given away. And this is a run forward from CJ Bott. Tried a ball was deflected, the shot's deflected wide. It was deflected off an Arsenal player. I think it might have been Kyra Cooney-Cross. It was Cayman with the shot there that got deflected. In the end, it was off Amanda Illerstadt. It is a corner though to Leicester, the first corner of the game. Wow, they've started this game pretty well, Leicester, actually. I thought we're going to need some patience in this game. And we're going to do it by the look of it. We're going to have to defend well because we haven't done too well from set pieces, have we? But we've got a set piece to defend here very early in this game. And we need to defend this well. Leicester have got some height in there. Russo's back defending as well. But this corner comes in from that far side, curled into the near post. It's flicked on and over the bar. And it is going to be a goal kick to Leicester. It was Cayman again. The Belgium, of course. Anyone who watched the show, watched our Watchalongs England against Belgium would have remembered her from those 2 games. And she is, of course, playing for Leicester. And she just headed that one just over the top at the near post. It's a goal kick to Arsenal. Manu Zinsberger plays it short to Lotta Woogan-Moy, and she plays a long ball into midfield. It's a good ball, actually. Well taken as well on the turn by Vicky Palova finds Frida Marnham on this near side, tries to thread the ball through to Caitlin Ford, which couldn't quite get it past him. Oh, it's given away in the box. Frida Marnham with a chance. As a shot, it's deflected. It's gone behind for a corner. It wasn't a great ball from Frida Marnham initially, actually looking for Caitlin Ford. She looked to put it inside the fullback. It just didn't have the legs. Then the fullback tried to do too much there. And then as a poor pass, Frida cut it out. And maybe she should have tried to put it in the box instead of shooting. But the shot was blocked and it's gone out for a corner. Of course, last season, Steph Catley scored here directly from a corner, didn't she, in that 4-0 win. This time the corner, though, comes from the other side. It's flicked into the near post. It's headed wide by... Was it Lotta Ruben-Moy or potentially Alessia Russo? And I think that was Katie. Was that Steph Catley with that corner? So she did score from a corner. In fact, it wasn't. It was Kyra Cooney-Cross with that corner. Was it Russo that got the header on it? Or in fact, it was a flick. Russo flicked it wide at a near post. We've played 6 minutes. It is still Leicester City 0, Arsenal 0. Arsenal haven't really got going yet. Nathan says she rushed that. Well, yeah, she just kind of, I think it came at a, she wasn't expecting that angle, was she? So she had to readjust herself and could only really flick it towards the goal. And it's gone wide. But that's our first opportunity, though. So, you know, hopefully we can start to grow into the goal. Oh, another mistake from Leicester at the back, giving the ball away. We're onto it quickly. This could be an opportunity here. Russo on the edge of the box tries to touch it off to Caitlin Ford. Russo again finds Steph Catley bombing forward on this near side, but the ball got a little bit behind her. We didn't quite get the momentum going, did we, in that attack in the end, having won the ball over on the far side. Didn't quite go our way. Anyway, Amanda Illistat now is coming forward over on that far side. The Swede plays it up the line, finds Chloe Lacasse, who's done really well, actually. Runs into a little bit of trouble, just has to lay the ball off. And to Katie McCabe now, Arsenal coming forward here with a little bit more purpose now. We've played 7 minutes at the King Power Stadium. Lots of Ruben-Moy, long ball up this near side, a good ball as well. Finds Caitlin Ford. Steph Catley have gone on a run outside her. The pass got deflected. It's going to go out for a corner, is it? No, it isn't, because Leicester managed to keep it in. It was Theoban there with the tackle, but it is a throw to Arsenal in line with the Leicester penalty on this near side. Steph Catley's going to take it. Throws it to the edge of the box looking for Frida Marnham, but Leicester scramble it away. Not very far. It comes back to Catley. Arsenal now really turning up on the pressure here. Now it's with Kyra Cooney-Cross on this near side. That's a good ball into Caitlin Ford. Tried to get her, cross it into the box. It was deflected away. In fact, the referee stopped the game for, I don't know, was that a free kick on Kyra Cooney-Cross there? Well, it was a bit of a late challenge, actually, from Cayman. I think Arsenal won a free kick over on that far side. Oh, that was a bit late, actually, that. A bit of a nasty little challenge, actually, from Janine Cayman. Didn't like that too much. Janice Cayman, sorry. Anyway, it's a free kick to Arsenal now right on this near side, about 5 yards in from the touchline. It is Kyra Cooney-Cross and Steph Catley over it. Opportunity to get this ball into the box. See if we can get something from this. It's what? About 10 yards outside the penalty, but right on this near touchline. And I think it might be Steph Catley to hit this. No, Steph Catley jumps over it. It is Kyra Cooney-Cross. Decent ball towards the penalty spot. A header comes in. Oh, the goalkeeper spilt it. Comes to the far post. It's into the side netting. Was that Lotta Ruben-Moy on the rebound? She scored the other night in the Continental Cup. Almost scored again there. Must have been saved. The goalie actually dropped the first. Who had the first header? Was it Amanda Illistat? No, it was Russo had the first header, and then Lotta Ruben-Moy on the follow-up. It was Russo's header, actually. The goalie spilled it. It came to Lotta Ruben-Moy. The angle was quite tight. And the goalie's made a good save the second time round, actually. That is a really good save. It is another corner to Arsenal, though, over on the far side this time. And this is where Steph Catley scored from last season, from out there. So let's see if she can repeat it again. Does lightning strike twice. It comes back into the near post. This time the goalkeeper punches it clear. And then Leicester complete the clearance. Arsenal suddenly starting to really exert ourselves in this match now, following a little bit of a slow start. But we're getting there now. We're starting to put some pressure on this Leicester defence now. We've had a couple of chances, and you do feel as though the goal is probably going to come soon. We think we've got another free kick, actually. I think it was Dina Rose there with the foul. In fact, it's not. It's a throw to Leicester over on the far side. Isa says there, who do you reckon is going to score today? I think Russo needs a goal. Hopefully Steen will come on and get one. Yeah, maybe Chloe Lacasse again as well, because she's capable of smashing a goal or two in, isn't she? So let's go with those three. Anyway, the ball currently with Manu Zinsberg. I don't think she's going to score today. But Amanda Illerstadt, who of course scored, 4 or 5 goals in the World Cup, all from set pieces. She plays the ball forward to Russo's drop deep. That's a nice ball, though, to Frida Marnham. Frida Marnham plays up this near side. Caitlin Ford. Arsenal really starting to stretch this Leicester defence. Caitlin Ford cuts inside. She's going to try a shot. Or maybe she could have done, but she's kept the ball instead and pings it out to that far side. In fact, that's a poor ball. Maybe she should have had a shot. It was a bit of a strange pass there, wasn't it? Anyway, we've got Nick Nack in the chat here. He says, hi, Rich, in the chat. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Looking forward to hopefully an Arsenal victory. We've played 10 minutes and it's been, after a couple of shaky moments in the first, 5 minutes, Arsenal have been the much better team. We're putting that pressure on now, and we've had a couple of chances, and the goalkeeper Leitzig's made a couple of good saves, actually. Fitz says there, why do you think Man United players want to come to Arsenal? Because Arsenal's a bigger club and Arsenal have got more potential, haven't they? I mean, Man United have only been in the WSL for 3 years. Arsenal have got such a rich history and obviously Europe as well. Anyone else coming forward now looking to get the lead? A shot comes in, side netting this time. That was from Vicky Polova there from that far side. Got the ball on the edge of the box. It kind of a bit lucky it fell to her, but she took a shot there. Beat the goalkeeper, but at the near post, but it was always maybe just going wide. Oh, actually, a bit closer. Look, the goalkeeper wasn't going to get there. Just into the side net in there. Another opportunity for Arsenal. And hopefully we can get a goal. Twelumber says they don't. It's just Russo. And Mary Earps as well. Let's not forget. Mary Earps is coming to Arsenal as well. Anyway, Arsenal having to do a bit of defending now as Leicester come forward over on that far side. And they're looking, there's a little bit of space here actually for Rose on this near side. Cuts in field, plays the ball in towards the penalty. It's got a deflection. Could have gone anywhere actually, but Katie McCabe comes across to deal with that and plays it up the line to Chloe Lacasse. Surely she's fouled there. Referee says no. And Leicester now coming forward over on that far side. A cross comes in. A dangerous ball. Header just wide. Flicked wide there. I think it may well have been Peterman there with a header, was it? Was a good cross actually from that far side, whipped in, and the header came in there. It was Cayman actually. She's been quite dangerous. She's getting on the end of everything. She couldn't direct that towards the goal though. We've got Magnificent Jafar in the chat. How you doing, my friend? He says, hello, Richard. I hope you're doing well. Is Kim injured? Well, we assume she's injured. She's not in the squad, so we'd have to assume she's injured. Yes, I mean, she wouldn't be left out of the squad, would she? If she wasn't in the team, you'd imagine she'd have been on the bench. So yeah, I think she must be injured. I haven't heard for certain, but we just assume that she is. Fitz says, I want Earps. Yeah, Earps would be a great signing. There's nothing wrong necessarily with the goalkeepers that we've got, but if you want to be the best team, you need to get the best players. And Mary Earps is the best goalkeeper. So, yeah, I want us to sign all the best players that we can. But anyway, Leicester are coming forward now, actually. Bit of scrappy play there from Arsenal on this near side, but Steph Catley's just sorted that out. And then Lotta Wooben. Oh, that's a really poor ball from Lotta Wooben. Leicester can get the ball into the box, but Amanda Illerstadt's there. And the game just got a little bit scrappy there the last couple of minutes there from Arsenal. A couple of poor passes. And now Caitlin Ford's just lost the ball. And Leicester coming forward again. And these are problems that Arsenal are creating for themselves. But we do manage to sort it out. Not really, though, because Steph Catley struggled there to get the ball away from Dina Rose. And it has now gone behind for a goal kick. That was a bit scrappy play there, wasn't it, on this near side? Really scrappy there. Lots of Ruben Moy there with a really poor clearance that started that on her left foot, not her strongest, obviously. And then we had the chance to get the ball away 2 or 3 times and struggled to do so. And in the end, it's gone behind for a goal kick. But that wasn't a great piece of play, that was it? Anyway, Mary Earps was taking this goal kick. So Leicester head there that wins it, though, puts it back in again. We've got Miramar says there, why Kadina and Leah Kim are not playing today? I think it's injuries. Obviously, I think Leah Walty maybe has been rested because, you know, I think she maybe needs a rest. But the others, I believe, are injuries. That's the reason. So it's nothing to really worry about. It's just injury, isn't it? So hopefully they'll be back for next week's game away at Brighton. Another tough one, isn't it? We've got a new member. Gunnar Dan's joined the channel. Thank you very much for signing up to be a member. Really good to have you on board with us. Anyway, Arsenal got a throw. Serena Wiegman is in the crowd as well, which is good to see. Fitz says, is Eisveld under pressure to win this season? Well, I think, of course, he's under pressure to win. He's Arsenal manager, and Arsenal should be winning trophies. So, yeah, of course, he's under pressure. He's under pressure to win every season, isn't he? More so this season, having been knocked out of Europe. Yeah, potentially, I would say so. Yeah, with what we've got left. but he should be under pressure, shouldn't he? Every Arsenal manager should be under pressure to win trophies, whether it's the men's team, whether it's the women's team, because we're Arsenal, and it should be the expectation, shouldn't it? The expectation should be to be winning or challenging to win trophies and winning trophies. That's what it's got to be about. So yeah, of course he's under pressure, but I'm sure we can. I'm sure we'll end the season with something like we did last season. Hopefully, maybe more. Oh, mistake here from Leicester, almost at the back, and Caitlin Ford was trying to get in there. We've got Rajanda there says more likes goal. Exactly, yeah. The more likes we get on the show, it's a theme that happens. You know, the more likes we get, the more likely we are to score. And of course, the less likes we get, the less likely we are to score, and the more likely the other team are. Unless we've got a corner, so maybe we do need some more likes. Terry's in the chat there. Evening, Richard. He says all in the chat. Have we hit that thumbs up button yet? As it's still 0-0 and 7 short for the first Arsenal goal. Well, there you go. There's your answer, isn't it? So no, obviously we haven't got enough likes yet because we haven't got a goal. Jeff R says, I love seeing Cooney Cross getting some minutes. I really hope she adapts quickly with the new environment, but overall she's quality. Yeah, no, she looks a great player, absolutely. She played well the other night in the Continental Cup, and she's had a decent start to this game. But Arsenal got some defending to do here from a corner that Leicester have got on this near side. It's going to be another Australian, Courtney Nevin with it. Going to ping this in with her left foot. It's a decent ball, actually, headed out, though, by Alessia Russo, I think it might have been. But Leicester have picked up the second ball, but we forced them back. Miss Pink Sock said there, let's get some more likes. So get some more likes and we'll get a goal. The more likes, the more goals. That is basically how it works. But Leicester coming forward now with Nevin again. It's a cross with her right foot. Oh, Manu Zinsberger dropped it. But luckily, it was just cleared away. And we've managed to get the ball out and coming forward now over on that far side. The ball's played in though, and Leicester have picked it up again. Again, it's a little bit scrappy this for Arsenal. Alessia Russo there trying to bring the ball clear, and then she's fouled. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal, which Chloe Lacasse takes quickly. But just showing that move here on this near side, it was good play. It was Nevin with the cross, and Manu Zinsberger dropped it there and could have caused Arsenal some problems. But luckily, we managed to scramble it clear. She did well with crosses the other night, didn't she? Last week, sorry, Manu Zinsberger. But that was a poor one there. She dropped that. Could have caused us problems. There might be a possible foul there in the penalty area, actually. Was it Frida Marnham? Seemed to push over one of the Leicester players, but obviously there's no issue there. But Amanda Illestat's gone down with a slight injury here. Let's hope it's nothing too serious because she's just starting to find her form, isn't she, Amanda Illestat? She had a bit of a shaky start to the season, settling in and what have you. She had a little bit of an injury as well. But good to see her back. And, you know, she looks like she's finally settling in. And that partnership with Lotte Wubben-Moy, I certainly think in terms of until Leah Williamson's back fit again, I think that's going to be an important part of this team. So we really do need to make sure that we've got her fit. Nathan says, bit scrappy at the moment. Yeah, it is a bit scrappy, yeah. I think both teams really, I mean, Arsenal have made some sloppy passing, haven't we, so far? And we haven't really got going. But we've had a couple of little chances. We just need to settle down. And while this injury is happening, we've got the players have gone back over there to get some tactical instructions from Jonas, maybe just one or two little tweaks that need to happen if we're going to kind of get ourselves in front in this game. Next Sunday, of course, it is the Manchester derby in the Super League, Manchester United against Manchester City, so that could be interesting, couldn't it? Issa says there, my whole family's Man City fans, but I'm defo not coming to games. So, that's good to see. Good to hear that. Terry says, have I missed much? And just got in. No, not really, mate. No, Leicester have started quite well. We've been a little bit sloppy. We've had one or two little moments, a couple of shots into the side net, and a goalie's made a save for them. And Manu Zinsberger just dropped a cross. So that's pretty much all you've missed, really. We've played nearly 20 minutes, though, but it's a little bit scrappy so far, and Arsenal haven't really got going. But we've got a free kick here, which Lotte Wubben-Moy goes long up that far side. It's flicked on by Chloe Lacasse, looking for Russo, but it's headed out by Sophie Howard. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. Katie McCabe comes forward to take it. Russo picks up the ball there. That's nice play from Russo. And in fact, she's won a free kick. Some defending there from CJ Bott, the New Zealander. And it's a free kick to Arsenal over on that far side. Let's see if we can get something from Miss Rajanda's in the chat. My friend, good to see you. Little Cubby says, I would have been at this match. I bought my parking months back until TV changed the kick-off time. Yeah, it's way too late for me. I start work early. Yeah, exactly. This is a problem, isn't it? We said with the TV, you know, it's all very well, you know, getting the TV involved and the money involved and all that kind of stuff, but they don't think of the fans, do they? I mean, ordinarily, Leicester away would have been an away game. I would have definitely thought about going to myself, but absolutely no chance on a Sunday evening kickoff. It's just not going to happen. It's not practical, is it? Absolutely not. So I totally understand where you're coming from there. And, you know, the TV companies, what they should be doing is they should be consulting with fans to pick the TV time, shouldn't they? Because, yes, you know, they want the games that are on TV for people on TV to watch them. Of course they do. But they've got to think about if fans can't get to the games because they move the kickoff time, that's not really ideal, is it? And then you're going to get less people in the stadiums and all this kind of stuff. So they maybe need to look at that a little bit more. Rather than just picking a prime time TV. So anyone else coming forward now, this is a good move. Chloe Lacasse over on that far side. Can she get a cross in? He's come to Frida Minor on the edge of the penalty area. Frida Minor plays it up the line to Chloe Lacasse. That's a good ball. Chloe Lacasse gets past the defender, but the defender just gets a foot in there. And it's going to be, I think it was Courtney Nevin. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal over on that far side. Miss Pink Sock says there, greetings from Vancouver. Oh, wow, Vancouver. Good to see you from Vancouver. Dad says, can we confirm that Kim Little will miss the rest of the season with a hamstring injury? Oh, is that all we're hearing? Is it? Well, the rest of the season. Wow, that would be a massive blow, wouldn't it? Let's hope that's only a rumour and it isn't true. Nathan said it's all about money. Unfortunately, it is, and you know the women's game needs more money in it, but it's got to be other ways of doing it. Anyway, Steph Catley with his corner. It's a decent ball to the near post, headed out though by Leicester defender. Comes back to Catley over on that far side, plays it back out again. And Arsenal still sort of struggling to break down this Leicester defence. They've defended well so far, you have to say. Little Cubby says, yeah, well, I live in Northampton, so it would have been easy. Yeah, I mean, it's not that far, is it, Northampton to Leicester? I mean, I live a long way away from Leicester. Had it been an earlier kickoff, I may well have gone. But, yeah, not at this time. But Little Cubby says, I'll be at the Brighton game next week. Oh, good, yeah. I mean, Brighton's a nice little trip, isn't it? So what did Terry say there? Oh, I love the name Miss Pink Socks. Great to have you here. Yeah, it's a cool name, isn't it? It is a cool name. Kind of a bit like Arsenal's kit last season, wasn't it, actually? Anyway, Arsenal in possession now, but it's a lot of moving away inside Arsenal. So gets the ball up this near. So that's a good ball, actually. Steph Catley now coming forward for Arsenal. Plays the ball up the line. It's deflected again by a Leicester defender. And they seem to be getting in the way of everything at the minute, don't they, Leicester? They're playing well. And they're looking to come forward up this near side. And the ball's headed out. It's going to be a throw to Leicester. They've only scored 3 goals in their last 4 games, Leicester. Patrick says, for us to have a clean sheet, we need to do better in our defending. Or when and if we play against Chelsea or Tottenham in the next few weeks, we'll be slaughtered. Well, we need to defend better. Absolutely, I agree. We do need to defend much better. But hopefully that will come as the season progresses. We did have the best defensive record in the league last season, so it's not like there's major problems there. But yeah, I mean, obviously we need to defend better than we have done this season. Little Cubby says, if that's true, I'm gutted. Kim's my favourite player. Well, I think she's everybody's favourite player, isn't she? She's brilliant. But yeah, that would be a big blow, wouldn't it? If she wasn't able, if she was out for the season, wow, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? The good news is, I suppose, in one sense, it's going to give opportunities to Kyra Cooney-Cross, Vicky Palova, and people like that in the squad, you know, Katerina Kuhl, give them opportunities. But yeah, of course, it would be a massive blow. And let's hope that it isn't as bad as the rumours are saying. I hadn't heard that until Dan mentioned it just then. To be honest with you, I hadn't actually heard about that. So that would be terrible, wouldn't it? But let's hope that it's not that bad, and she'll be able to play at some point soon. It seems like we're getting injuries after injuries, and I mean, Kim Little obviously missed a lot of last season through injury, and I think that's why we bought Cooney-Cross anyway for that purpose anyway. Terry says, Kim's a class act, but how can you not? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. Frida Minor, just on the edge of the area, couldn't get the ball under control. And Fitz says, do you think Eisberg will get the sack if he wins no trophy this season? Well, I think it depends on the circumstances potentially. But there's a chance, yeah, of course. You know, Arsenal's a big club, and we should be winning stuff. But yeah, let's see what happens. I think it does depend on how the season pans out. But certainly, there would be a chance of that. Yeah. Gunnar Dad says there it was on Google, that info, so I don't think it's a rumor. Oh, well, okay, we'll have to see what happens about that. And that's not great, is it? Isa says, how long has he been manager with Arsenal? This is his 3rd season, so not that long, but long enough now to have started to establish himself. As Pinksock says there, Kim is the heart of the team. She is exactly the heart of the team. And, you know, we're not quite the same without her, are we? So let's hope it isn't a long-term injury. But I say, you know, we have bought players in the summer, haven't we, to kind of cover for that position. So we've got players that can play there. And obviously, you know, Kyra tonight and maybe going forward. But, yeah, it would be a massive blow, wouldn't it? And also coming forward now, Russo over on that far side takes the ball in on a stride. But, again, it's good defensive play from Leicester, actually. It is really good defensive play from them. And they've actually managed to bring the ball out of defence and they're coming forward. And Leicester are playing well. There's no question about that. And they're coming forward over on that far side. This is a good attack for them, but the ball just got stuck there underneath her feet and she's had to play the ball back there. I think that was Hannah Kane over on that far side. And now Leicester have got the ball back in their defence with Tyband on this near side. Plays it back to the goalkeeper, Leipzig, as well out of her area, actually. And Leicester quite happily knocking the ball around. We've played 26 minutes and Arsenal haven't really got going yet. It's been quite a slow start to this game from Arsenal, hasn't it? You know, when you look at the results today, which we'll go through them at half time with you, but, you know, we certainly need to be winning this game, don't we? And so far, we're not doing enough to get ourselves in front. We haven't done enough to get ourselves in front, have we? But let's see what happens. We are saying we've still got quite a long way to go until half time, haven't we? So there's no panic yet. About 20 minutes left of this first half. And let's see if Arsenal can get the lead. The ball's currently with the Leicester goalkeeper. Leipzig out on that far side. She plays the ball. It's knocked up the line, but it's gone out of play. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. I think that was CJ Bott there, put it out. Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal now. And we're going to try and see if we can get a foothold in this game. Which so far we haven't managed to do. It is a throw over on that far side. Katie McCabe is going to take it, throws it up the line, cut out, but picked up by Chloe Lacasse now for Arsenal. Plays the ball in. There's a little bit of space here for Caitlin Ford inside the penalty area. Caitlin Ford. Oh, the shot's deflected onto the roof of the net. That was Arsenal's first really big chance in this game. It was good defending, actually, from CJ Bott there. Came across. Suddenly, she had lots of space there, Caitlin Ford. Found herself in acres there. Good first touch. Got herself into the area. And just as she was about to shoot, good defending, actually. And the deflections took it onto the roof of the net. It will be a corner to Arsenal, but it could have been a little bit better, couldn't it? Anyway, the corner's taken quickly over on that far side. Maybe a little bit too quickly. And Arsenal now looking to try and create something here over on that far side. That's really good play. Sure, is that a foul there? Was that Kyra Cooley across again? It was. She's looking good over on that far side there, isn't she? What a great player she looks as though she's going to be. Gunnar Dan says there, thumbs up for an Arsenal goal. Indeed, yeah, the more thumbs up we get, the more likes we get, the more goals we're going to score, the more likely we are to score. And I think we've got another corner. Again, it's over on that far side. Terry said, come on, chat, 4 more likes for 1-0 to the Arsenal. Well, let's hope so. Anyway, this corner is going to come in now from Steph Catley. It's the end where she scored last season from this very position. Can she repeat it again? Comes in towards the near post. It's flicked on and Leicester don't really get it clear. It's still inside the penalty. Put back into the box again, headed out. This time Leicester do get it away, but not very far. Only comes as far as Vicky Palova battling away on the edge of the penalty area. That's a lovely ball inside the fullback. Steph Catley's going to get to the byline. Can she pull the ball back? Oh, it doesn't quite fall for Caitlin Ford. And suddenly Leicester now have got a counter-attack of their own. But that's really good defending there on this near side from Katie McCabe. And that's a good ball forward as well. Now, Frida Marnham, can she get across in? She can, but it's just a little bit too far ahead there of Steph Catley. But I think the offside flag was up anyway. And it isn't going to lead to anything. David in the chat, David, he says, Jonas needs to go back to drawing board because this team lacks some chemistry since the middle of last season. Well, I think since the middle of last season, we lacked a lot of players who were injured. And we haven't got them back yet properly, have we? So that's probably part of the reason. Nathan says, could have maybe come back in on the left. Yeah, potentially she could have done, yeah. But anyway, another opportunity kind of goes begging for Arsenal it's not quite happening, is it? But yeah, but I mean, I do think, David, that the injuries middle of last season have been what's happened. That's been the reason, hasn't it? And it's, you know, we're only just starting to see Beth and Viv play again, and of course having those two in the team on a regular basis, starting games and playing games regular, is going to make a massive difference to this team, isn't it? Absolutely going to make a difference. So I think we have to bear that in mind. Yes, we've got some good players, very good players, but now it's like, you know, we've got a new striker in Alessia Russo, and it's just, you know, Chloe Lacassa's come in as well. So we've got a different kind of attack. It isn't quite flowing as well as it did, but I think that's to do with that injury situation. But I say, with Viv and Beth on the way back now, I'm sure we'll see a little bit more of the old Arsenal coming back as well. We've played half an hour though here. It's still 0-0. Arsenal have had moments in this game, but nothing really that you think, you know, do we deserve to be in front? We've probably not done enough as yet, have we? But we shall see. Royston's in the chat there, and good to see you again. He says a win today is so important, takes us back into second place. Come on, the ladies. Yeah, no, exactly. I think is it any win takes us to second. I was looking at a league table. We'll look at it at half time. We'll go through it all. But anyway, let's just win the game. Arsenal trying to come forward in midfield. That's not a great ball, and Frida Marnham isn't able to get there. It was Sam Tierney instead who did well, the Leicester captain. And Leicester just knocking the ball around at the back at the moment. It goes back to the goalkeeper, Leipzig, the German. We've not really tested her enough, have we? She did drop one shot that was fired at her, and she dropped it. And Lotte Wubben-Moy nearly scored the rebound. She made a good save from that second ball, actually. But we're not testing enough, have we? Anyway, if you're just giving the ball away, Arsenal now have a chance to go in front. Vicky Palova chips it over the keeper. And, it's gone wide. It's gone wide. I thought that was in. The goalkeeper's clearance went straight to Vicky Palova. A really poor clearance it was. Well, Vicky read the pass, got in there, and as the goalie came out, she chipped it over the goalkeeper, and I thought it had gone in, but it just dropped wide. That was the biggest moment in this game for Arsenal. A really big chance there for Vicky Palova, and as good as she is, a good a player as she is, she just isn't quite clinical enough in front of goal, is she? She doesn't score enough goals. That was the big moment for her there to get the important first goal here. We're probably not going to get a bigger chance than that, are we? You have to say. So that was very, very close there. Terry says, indeed, yeah. I thought it was in. When she chipped it over the keeper, I thought it was in, but it actually bounced just the wrong side of that far post. But what a big chance that was. And Nathan says, unlucky. It was unlucky, but I think she should score. I think she should score. In that position, she should score. It was she tried to be a little bit too clever, maybe, by chipping it over the keeper. So, yeah, I don't know. She was unlucky, but I think she should have scored, really. Honestly, I think she should have scored. But anyway, it's a big chance. And I'm sure we'll get other chances as well, but probably not as many clear as that, because that was such a big chance, wasn't it? It really was. But anyway, hopefully it won't come back to haunt us, because missed chances have been important this season, haven't they? It's cost us a few times. Man United game, Liverpool game. Wayne says there could have slid forward in as well. Yeah, she had other options as well. Or she's got to just put it in a corner. But anyway, she's missed it, and it's gone now. And we just have to hope that it doesn't prove to be crucial at the end of the game, because we just have to hope it doesn't. Anyway, Steph Catley now has got the ball on this near side, plays it back to the goalkeeper, Manu Zinsberger. We've played 34 minutes here at the King Power Stadium. It is still Leicester 0, Arsenal 0. And Arsenal have had the better chances in this game. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But we're still not clinical enough, are we? We're struggling to score goals this season. And that is a problem, especially as we're not keeping clean sheets, which is why we're kind of winning 2-1 every game, aren't we? Because we're not scoring enough goals. I mean, Vicky Palova there, look, there's a massive gap there for her to put the ball in. And I think she's trying to be too clever there, I think she's trying to be too clever with the finish. She didn't need to finish it like that. She could have just put it, there was a gap. The goalkeeper would come out, there was a massive gap. She could have just slid it in. And in the end, she's overcomplicated it. Suddenly Leicester in now, over on the far side inside the penalty. It's a chance for Leicester. Great defending from Lotte Wubben-Moy. That would have been a tap-in for Dina Rose. Lotte's across there. That is brilliant defending from Lotte there. She celebrated that like it was a goal that she'd scored. That is quality defending, because we would have just about to go 1-0 down. It was a nice little ball across. Lotte makes up the ground and just gets there ahead of Rose. And that is a crucial block. Wow, from almost being 1-0 up, we're almost 1-0 down there. Lotta Rubenmoyle, brilliant defending there. Absolute quality from Lotta. And that is brilliant there. Wayne says there, Kyra looking solid too, by the way. No, she's looking very good. Yeah, Kyra is looking good. We've got Miller T says, come on, girls, we need these 3 points. We do. And suddenly we were looking like we were going to go in front. And now we're on the back foot again. Leicester coming forward over on that far side. They've done well. Good tackle, though, from Amanda Illistat there. It's going to be a corner, though, to Leicester. Terry says, Lotta Rubenmoyle for England. Well, she should be playing for England, absolutely. And she showed exactly why there, didn't she? That was absolutely brilliant defending there because she wasn't even favourite to get there. She just stretched out a leg. And to be fair, she could have knocked it into her own net. She could easily have knocked it into her own net. Nathan says, crucial touch. It was, yeah. And I say it could have gone anywhere, but it was almost perfect because she put it around the post. Anyway, this corner comes in from the far side for Leicester. Header comes in. Another header. Leicester have scored. Is it offside? I don't think it is. I think the goal's going to count. Again, it's sloppy from Arsenal from a set piece. The first corner was headed back across and at the far post. It's a simple head. I'm not sure it is who scored. But it's not great defending from Arsenal at all. And Leicester have gone in front. Really poor this is from Arsenal. The corner comes in. A 1-3 header there. She's not offside. At the far post. Into the empty net. Really terrible defending. And it's actually Nevin who scored. No, it's not. It's actually Sam Tierney, the captain. It's Sam Tierney who scored for Leicester Terrace before half-time. Free header there. A free header there. That is terrible, that. And once again, Arsenal conceding soft goals from set pieces, crosses into the box. And we're going to have to do this one the hard way. We still haven't kept a clean sheet. We've waited a long time for a clean sheet, and we still haven't got one because we're not going to keep one today. A very sloppy goal to concede that was there. Terry says, oh, no, indeed. Loki says, come on, ladies, sloppy. It was sloppy, yeah. Kind of sums up this first half a little bit, doesn't it? We've been quite sloppy in possession of the ball, and that was bad defending here. You can't have 2-3 headers from a corner. You just can't. You can't do that. It's just terrible. Anyway, suddenly Arsenal got a chance now. Freedom Marnham. She's got options either side, but she's going to try a shot straight at the keeper. Why hasn't she played a pass there? She does that too many times, Frida. She just sees the goal and wants to shoot. I mean, she did well there, but she's got options either side. And, you know, the angle was quite tight for her to be able to find the corner straight at the keeper. Greg says, from a corner again. Yeah, exactly. From a corner again. It's basic stuff, isn't it? It's basic stuff. It's not like teams having to work hard to score against us because they're not. Nathan says, so sloppy. Leicester coming forward again. Is it going to be 2-0? Oh, it is 2-0. Arsenal have fallen apart here. And it's Cayman with the second goal. This is not good, is it, for Arsenal now? 2 goals in 2 minutes from Leicester. And Arsenal are falling apart. This is just not good at all. Cayman, it is with the goal. It come from that left-hand side. Again, it's poor defending, isn't it? It was a simple ball up the line. And then, where's the Arsenal defence gone there? Look at that. We've just gone asleep. Katie McCabe out of position. And the run into the box. It's a good run from Cayman. This time, Steph Catley couldn't come across and get the right side. Poor defending all round there. And it's a goal for Leicester, and it's 2-0. And this is now a mountain to climb for Arsenal, isn't it? In a season where we're not scoring many goals, to have conceded 2 in quick succession like that is not what we needed to do in this game. And suddenly now it's a long way back, isn't it? It's Janice Cayman with her first goal of the season. And Leicester have scored twice in 2 minutes. And it's not good at all. We've got a Man United fan in there says 2-0. Yeah, we know it's 2-0. And not good. We need to get a goal back before half-time. There's only 6 minutes to play in this first half. And Leicester have got a free kick, and it's all going wrong for Arsenal, isn't it? It is all going wrong. And there's a Leicester player down. There is Peterman there. A lot of Rubenmoyle it was winning that header. And Peterman's gone down, the German, forward for Leicester. And maybe it gives Arsenal just a couple of minutes here just to maybe just settle and regroup. But that was really poor defending again from Arsenal. And it's 2-0. And Janice Cayman with the goal. Rendition says there it's curtains for Galaxy Brain. Well, let's wait and see. It's still early in this game. It's still early in this game. So if you want Arsenal to lose, hit that thumbs up button. Well, no, if you don't want them to lose, hit the thumbs up button. Anyway, there's an injury here. So the Arsenal players are going over to Jonas, who's giving them some more tactical instructions. Of course, we've got Viv on the bench. We've got Beth on the bench. We are probably going to need the Manstina as well. I don't think Russo's had much impact in this game at all, is she? Wayne says, so Leicester have never scored past us ever in their history of the WSL, and they improve over one summer and score two. This is ridiculous. Well, I mean, the first goal is unforgivable. You can't concede a goal like that at top level of football. You just can't. You know, it's schoolboy stuff, isn't it? The second goal, we just got caught out on a counter-attack turnover of play. Again, poor defending, but I don't know. It's not good, is it? It is not good. Rendition says there, this coach has been suspended for a while now. Archduke of Austria's here, he has to go. Well, come on. I mean, it's not even half time yet, is it? I mean, if we come back and win this game, will you still be saying that at the end of the game? No, of course we won't, will we? You know, let's wait and see what happens. Just, it's not ideal at this moment in time, is it? Absolutely not. But it's not even half time yet, is it? So let's see if we can get a goal back. This team, the one thing this team have got about us is we've got character and we've got you know, that fighting spirit, and I'm sure that we can still get something back here. Leicester aren't the best team in the league, and we will have chances as the game wears on. We've got some real quality to come off the bench, so let's not get too worried about it yet. It's not a great situation to be in, obviously, but we've got enough time to come back. Rajendra says there, more likes, more goals. Yeah, well, that's what it is. You can help out the team. You can help out the team by giving us a like, and then we're more likely to find a way back into this game. But we'll have to see. Anyway, let's hope for the best here. We've got Adonis Franco there, says, what is going on with this team? We need a new manager. I've never been impressed by this coach. Well, he's won a trophy last season, and you know we have been on a decent run. Let's just see what happens in the rest of this game. Rajendra says their second goal was good. Yeah, they caught us out on a counter attack. Poor defending, though, really, wasn't it? You know, Steph Catley got the wrong side. You've got to come across. I mean, you know, the cross is coming in from that side. You've got to get the other side of the forward, haven't you? Or certainly get across the front of them so they can't get a shot away. Wayne says it seems like when other teams improve, we just stand still. Chelsea improved and win the title every year. Even Man U last year. There's 22 games in these campaigns. We can't afford this. No, you're right. There's not. You can't afford too many slip-ups. But we've come back from situations like this before, haven't we? You know, we've done it before. We can do it again, and I'm not concerned yet. Obviously, if we lose this game, then that will be a massive concern. And then we can address it at the end of the game. But at this moment in time, we're still in this game. We've had chances, and you know we can still pull this round. And let's hope that we do. Edition says there seems like the more options he has, Galaxy Brain and things go to Danny. Well, yeah. We said on our show the other night that does he know what his best 11 is? I'm not sure because he keeps changing the starting 11, doesn't he? So I don't know, but we've got some good quality on the bench. Leicester in again. Is this going to be 3-0? That would really kill it off. Good defending though from Vicky Palova. Suddenly a miss at 0-0 is looking more and more important now, isn't it? We said we hoped he wasn't going to come back and halt us. Well, it looks like it may be doing, because if she puts that in and we go 1-0 up, this game's a totally different game, isn't it? But she's missed that big chance, and now Leicester have scored twice in 2 minutes straight after. And then we're coming down to the last minute of this first half. And the last thing we can do here, last thing we can afford to do is concede a third goal. We definitely can't do that. Adonis says, even if we win today. Well, no, I think if we win today, we're back up to second place or something in the league, aren't we? So, you know, we have to look at it that way. But let's see what happens in this corner. We didn't defend the last one particularly well. That was better. That was Amanda's header away. We haven't managed to get the ball out of the pitch, have we, for a while, since Leicester scored their second goal. Anyway, Chloe Lacasno up this near side, showing good pace. She's brilliant. She brought the ball all the way up the pitch. Well, she's going to go all the way and score. This would be goal of the season. This one would. She's got a little bit too far, though, as she pulls it back to the near post. No Arsenal player there. Adonis says, no, Black Stennis again. Yeah, she's on the bench. I'm surprised that she's not in the team. She's scored in the last 2 games. I'm sure she'll come on. Munian says there, yes, it's true. We won a cup last season, but this coach is a joke for our level of expectations. Well, you know, it's difficult to win, isn't it? Rendition says we need more than a draw. No, we do need more than a draw, absolutely. And, you know, we can score 3 goals. It's going to be 7 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Obviously, there's been a couple of injuries, delays, and there's been a couple of goals as well, and 1 or 2 other bits and pieces. We've got 7 minutes this first half. Let's get a goal back before half time, because that will change everything. If we can go in 2-1 down, then suddenly we've got a hell of a chance of pulling this round with the subs we've got on the bench, which I'm sure we might see 1 or 2. Terry says Stina needs to start games. She does. I think Russo's having, as every game's getting going on, she's having less and less impact for me, Alessia Russo. I'm sorry. You know, she's a great player, but she's having no impact in this team whatsoever. She's not scoring goals, and she's not really doing anything else. And the one thing Stina can do is score goals. You know, she's shown it in the last 2 games, got 2 important goals. Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal on this near side. We played a minute at a 7 of stoppage time. Let's just get one back before half time, and we can then regroup at half time, maybe make a sub or 2 and think about pulling this back. But it is 2-0 to Leicester at this moment in time, and it isn't the score that we was expecting or wanting or needing. So we need to do something about this. And we've got this throw here. Steph Catley is waiting to take it. Tulumba says there, this is entertaining. Well, it might be for you, my friend. It's not for us at the moment. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I say there's plenty of time left yet. Oh, unless they're coming forward again now, they just play over that far side. This is where they scored their second goal from. Don't let them get another one. That's a shot. They've gone over the crossbar there. Maybe the wrong choice on this particular occasion. Luckily for us, from Hannah Kane. Paul says, get Emma Hayes back. Well, she's going to America, isn't she? So we won't get her back, will we? Munian says, lose or draw today, we simply mean we are to participate, not compete for time. No, you're probably right. Yeah, we have to win this game. But we've still got time. You know, we're trying to come forward now. Russo does well there, but then her pass wasn't great. And she was being fouled all the time now. And she's won a free kick. I mean, she has got that extra physicality than Stina has, but I don't know, her impact's been very minimal here in this game, and even, you know, prior to that. Dan says Arsenal will pull a comeback. Yeah, I'm sure they will, yeah. Terry says, Ty from AFTV just said it's dark and cold, that's our problem. Yeah, well, that's probably the reason. It is cold, like. We've got a comment now. I can't read your name. Sorry. It says, hope Miedemar recovers quickly. Well, she's on the bench, so she might come on and have some impact in this game. We'll have to see. Tulumba says, looking at the way you started the game, I thought you'd be ahead at half-time. Yeah, I did as well. We were a better team, wasn't we? And then suddenly them 2 goals have just completely thrown the game on its head. Absolutely. And Donny says there, the only good news is that Emma is leaving Chelsea. We might have a chance next season. Well, it depends who comes in, I suppose. Jules says there, Russo, nothing so far. No, she's. To be honest with you, each game that she's playing, I think she's having less and less impact each game. For whatever reason, I don't know. But I would get Stina on. Whether you're taking Russo off or changing her position slightly, I'm not sure. I'm gobsmacked. Yeah, so am I. But there's plenty of time left yet. Nathan says Russo has dropped deep a few times to link the play, but that's about it. Yeah, and she's our centre forward. You need her in the box. You really need a proper goalkeeper, says to them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's been our problem necessarily today. Dan says Russo needs to be clinical. She needs to get herself in the box more, doesn't she? But she doesn't. She's never been a clinical goal scorer, has she? Anyway, Janice Cambridge just picked up a yellow card for Leicester. We've played 3 of the 7 of stoppage time at the end of this first half. It was Kyra Crosshair Cooney Crosshair did really well. A run again from midfield. She's been one of our bright sparks in this game. There's absolutely no doubt about that. And Blackstenius, yeah, we need Blackstenius on. I want her to come on. She needs to come on, because this is just we've got no threatening behind at all, have we? Russo again's dropping really deep to win. Oh, in fact, that's where that was Frida Marnham, and she's just lost the ball. And Leicester coming forward again, but that ball up this near side isn't going to find anybody other than Lotta Wouber-Moy. Plays it back to Manu Zinsberg and gets it back again. Jeffar says here, Richard, when are we going to act as if nothing is happening to the team? Even if we come from 2 down to win 3-2, the fact remains the same. Jonas is not good enough for Arsenal. We need to sack him. Well, you see, if Chelsea were 2-0 down in this game and come back and won 3-2, everyone would say, what a great comeback it is. That's what winners do. So let's see what happens first. I think that was a terrible cross, actually. I think, who was that on that far side who put that cross in? It wasn't a great cross when we had a good opportunity, actually, there. Anyway, Amanda Willis that's played the ball up the line, up that far side. This is a little bit better from Arsenal. Vicky Palova now on the edge of the box, plays it in to Russo. She's trying to link the play. She's falls back, though. And Arsenal in possession, but we've got Huzi says there, everyone is good, but seems not a good team. Yeah, the individual players are good, but yeah, we're not. It's not working as a team. You're right. Dan says, what's the time? Well, we've played 50 minutes in this first half. There's 2 more minutes left of stoppage time. So it's almost half time, and Leicester now coming forward again, and there's a foul, and that's going to be a yellow card as well for Chloe Lacasse. I think it is over on that far side. Yeah, it is a yellow card for Chloe Lacasse. Bit of a cynical foul that is. It was a breakaway there. It was Hannah Kane who's been decent over on that far side. And Chloe Lacasse then just stops her in her tracks. Another comment there. Jonas doesn't know how to manage them. Is that the reason? Possibly. Yes, it possibly is. But I don't know. Let's see what the rest of this game brings. But this has been a very, very difficult first half. Very difficult indeed. And it's now a free kick to Leicester. We're in the last minute of stoppage time at the end of this first half. That ball comes in towards a penalty spot, headed out over by Lotta Woober-Moy. Arsenal just can't get the ball out of the pitch. We're into the last 30 seconds of stoppage time at the end of this first half. And Donny says, you're defending the manager of all your heart. You're right. Well, just because, I think the circumstances over the last year have been difficult with injuries and whatnot. We got to the semi-final of Champions League last year. We won the Cup, the Continental Cup. I think that on its own, he deserves more time. Yes, if we lose this game, if we're out of the title race if we didn't lose to Chelsea in a few weeks' time, then yeah, I would say maybe it's probably not going to work, and I'd agree then. But at this moment in time, I think it's still too early. It's half time in this game. It is Leicester 2, Arsenal 0. And do we deserve to be 2-0 down? No, we don't. But that's football, isn't it? A really poor first goal to concede from a set piece, a corner, 2 free headers, and Sam Tierney scored. And then straight after that, we'd hardly had a chance to regroup, really. And it was Hannah Kane down that far side, Leicester's left, put a cross in, and Cayman was there to finish it off. Again, not great defending from Arsenal. And we've got it all to do. We really have got it all to do. Jafar says, no, Richard, your argument is so lame. Chelsea hardly go 2-0 down against the bottom sides. Nevertheless, since the first game, we're so poor. Even with the wins, we look so bad. No, I agree with that. But, Chelsea have gone behind against some of the lesser teams before. They lost to Liverpool last season, a newly promoted team. And it does happen. And, Chelsea have done it before. They've come back from losing positions and they've won games, sometimes against teams like Brighton and stuff like that. They lost to Reading the other year. So even Chelsea do it. Even Chelsea do, have these games. And the important thing now is, yes, that wasn't a great spell we had in the middle of that first half. We conceded them 2 goals. We just need to put that behind us, regroup, maybe make a change or two at half time. Let's do that. And then come out in the second half. We're certainly capable of scoring 3 goals in the second half against this team. Absolutely, we are. There's no question about that. And that's what we've got to do now. That's what we've got to do. We've got to show that what we're about. And the way we're going to do that is to come back in this second half, aren't we? That's all we can really do. And see there, Terry's booing the team off at half time. Arsenal play really sucked in the first week. Well, there were spells that did, and some spells were okay, but yeah, it's not good enough. Nathan says, what would you change? I would get Stina on for start off. I don't know how many minutes Viv Miedemar and Beth Mead have got in them, so that would maybe depend on when they can come on. I mean, obviously, you'd bring Viv on if she can. If Viv's got 45 minutes in her, you bring Viv on at half time. I would bring Stina on at half time as well and take off Russo, who's not really doing enough for me. and then that would be it for half time, and then see how that goes, give it 10, 15 minutes, and then obviously get Beth on and see what else we can do. But yeah, we've got to do something at half time, haven't we? We've got to do something at half time. Russ is in. Rusty says Jonas has lost the plot. I mean, is that just on the manager? Yes, he's responsible, of course he is, but you know, that first goal is just literally terrible defensive mistakes, individual defensive mistakes. Now we'll see what manager's about. What does he do at half time? What does he do at half time? Miedemar, please recover. Oh, yeah, and put Blackstone. I'll put Stina on. Blackstone's on at half time. Absolutely, I would have started her. Anyway, Abby's in the chat. How you doing, Abby? She says, unpopular opinion, but Jonas has done so well considering all our challenges last season. I mean, look at it on a whole. We made the Champions League semi-final, won the Conti Cup against Chelsea with massive injuries. I mean, I do agree with you. And I think just on that basis alone, he deserves more time. Just on that basis alone. You know, the fact he won a trophy, he's got one trophy in 2 full seasons at the club, which isn't bad. And the Champions League semi-final, the injuries that we had, I think he deserves more time, personally. But you know, you'd have to say time is running out, looking at the results and where we are in the league. And if we did lose this game, then you have to wonder how much more time there'll be. Ball just cannot move forward. Yeah, we're not moving it forward enough. Regina says Leicester are much better than Liverpool on first day. Yeah, they are, but I think we're better than we were then as well. Greg says they're light in midfield, no one creating. Well, no, you're right. I mean, we've kind of got Kyra in there who's working hard, but yeah, we're not creating enough. I agree. I don't think Frieda's having a great game. I'd maybe look at taking her off and getting Viv on. George says Illustat is bad centre back. Only Sweden took advantage of her height in goals in the World Cup. She's bad. Well, I wouldn't say she's bad. I mean, Andreas, who's on our show, obviously is from Germany. He's a Bayern Munich fan. He watched her at Bayern Munich and didn't think she was great. And he was worried that she wasn't going to be great for us. And early indications are that maybe he's right, and maybe you're right. Adonis says we have the Tinker Man as manager. Well, I think at the minute, we said it the other night, does he know what his best 11 is? I'm not sure if he does, but he's made it quite clear, hasn't he? There's a starting 11 and a finishing 11. The starting 11 today haven't done the job, so let's get the finishing 11 on as soon as we can, and hopefully they can turn this around. But it needs something special. Nathan says, for me, they have been clinical. Leicester have, yeah. If we'd been clinical with the big chances we had, could be a different game. Exactly, that chance that Vicky Palova had, that's the one for me, isn't it? It was 0-0. And I remember saying at the time, is that going to be hopefully we won't made to pay for that. But I mean, that's a big chance, isn't it? And I don't know why that's a far too complicated finish. Look at the big gap there, stick it in that gap, and she tries to chip it. And unless you get that right, it's a bad miss. I'm sorry, it's a bad miss. And that could be crucial in this game. Uzi says you cannot put whole defensive work on Amanda. No, I do think it's a unit issue as well. And I don't think Amanda's been terrible. She hasn't been quite as good as what we had last season in Hefayana Souza and obviously Leah Williamson, who's still injured, by the way, our best defender. Jeffo says the squad is criminal good. Look at the bench. The problem is the manager. We haven't kept a clean sheet since 2022. That's insane. With the money spent, he needs to improve the squad massively. We kept a clean sheet at the end of last season, didn't we? Abby says, right, if people are just here to have a go, politely, yes, we've done so well considering it's not down to the manager. Well, I mean, some of it is down to the manager. I mean, I'm trying to defend him with you, Abby, but I do think some of it's down to the manager, tinkering with a team, maybe not knowing what his best start 11 is defensively. What are they doing in training to improve? They don't seem to be improving. I don't just blame him. I do think we've got players missing. Leah Williamson, wow. I mean, any look at England, you can't expect to not miss a player of Leah Williamson's quality. And obviously that's making a difference, in the other players that we've had out. Terry says, Russo looks like she needs a good rest. Yeah, I'm not impressed with her. I've really not been impressed with her. Russ says Russo is not up to it. Well, I don't know if she's not up to it. I just think at the moment in time it's not working for her. Abby agrees with Terry there. As Jules says, Amanda is bad. They made a mistake in hiring her. Well, we'll see. I still think it's a bit early days. She had a decent game last week against Man City, so I think she's got it in her. but we need consistency, don't we? That's what we need, and maybe she isn't quite got that yet. Greg says Russo would be better playing just behind Stina. Yeah, or I don't know. Yeah, Stina's got to be on. If Stina's not on a half time, I'm going to be extremely annoyed if she's not, because we need someone to run in behind, and that's the one thing that that Stina will give us that no other player can, and she scores goals. Wayne says I feel like the pressure is much greater, seeing as our squad is so good and the lack of games in this division. Yeah, I mean, I do think that's a point that you're making. There isn't many games, and obviously with a stronger squad, there is more pressure because the expectations are higher, aren't they? We expect the team to be winning games. Rightly so with the players that we've got, I agree, and we're not winning them as convincingly as we expected to. But yeah, I think you're right. There is more pressure now, absolutely. Hersey says there, do not blame one player. No, it's not. Absolutely not. It's not one player. A team sport. You said exactly right. That's what it is. It is a team sport, and it's a collective thing, isn't it? That they win together, we lose together, and all that kind of stuff, right? And that's the way it is. Individual players can make mistakes, of course they can, and they do, and they have. And there's nothing you can do about that. These things happen in football, don't they? But now is the time for the manager in the change rooms at half time. This is where managers earn their money, don't they? You don't earn your money when the team's winning 4-0. That's easy. You earn your money in situations like this when you're losing and you've got to find a way back. And this is, and last season, Jonas found a way to do that, didn't he? And the team did. And he's got to find a way to do it now. He's got to find a way to do it now. We miss Miedemar and Mida. Of course we do. They're both on the bench. Who knows how long they can play. Regenda says our plans and defence are very poor. Leicester have been working on their free kicks and corners. He has built this team and changed some of the steel that we had. Well, some of the steel that we had has been lost, hasn't it? Obviously, Rafaela Souza leaving, Leah Williamson being injured, Kim Little is injured. So that's not Jonas's fault, is it? Those things aren't. He's had to replace the players that's left and the players that are injured. He's tried to do that. Hasn't quite worked, has it? We've got Britta there says, who missed that big chance? It was Victoria Palova. She put it wide. That was a big chance, absolutely. She needed to score that, and we wouldn't be two goals down at half time, would we, if that went in? Nathan says, hit the likes, everyone. Yeah, please hit the likes, guys, and then we might still turn this round. Come on. There's Abby's told George to leave, and George said no. I mean, no, George is welcome here. He's a Man United fan. That's fine. We welcome all opinions, but it's good to be able to discuss these things, isn't it? Abby says there's no denying something needs sorting, but it's not just down to one person. It's a team sport. No, you're right. It absolutely is a team sport, but at the end of the day, the results end up falling on the manager, don't they? And if we don't win enough games, the manager gets sacked, and it is kind of his responsibility. So, but yes, it's a collective issue when we're on the pitch. All the players that are there have got to do more, have got to do better, every single one of them. And if we lose this game, then we lose this game because as a team, we didn't do enough. And that's simple as that, isn't it? Rajendra says, Beth and Viv are clinical, but some of our steel is missing. Our goalkeeper is not good enough. Yeah, well, I think we know the goalkeeper issue. That's why we've been after Mary Earps, because we know about the goalkeeping issue. Radisha says, it's the coach. We have never looked consistently convincing under this coach. At times we have. In the first season, we did one defeat. That's not bad, is it, at all? Last season, had it not been for the injuries, who knows what might have happened? I don't know. We've got Adele in the chat. If the team lacks confidence, players will just go through the motion. It's not like a one player, the entire team. So that speaks volumes to the entire. No, you're right. Yeah, it is about the team collective. And sometimes what it needs is in a game like this. What it's going to need in the second half is somebody, one or two players, whoever they are, to do something and lift that team. And that's what you need to do. Quite often it's Katie McCabe, isn't it? We've seen that before with Katie McCabe, or it's been Viv with some moment of magic before, Beth, or whatever it is. Somebody's going to have to do something special and lift the team around them, and that's what it might take in this game. That is what it might take in this game. Nathan says there's shots on target. Leicester 2, Arsenal 3. Well, there you go. So who's been more clinical? and that's the issue, isn't it? That really big chance for us. That's the one, though, isn't it? That we know. Terry says everyone just needs to calm down. We're still a class act, just ain't gelling 100%. No, you're right. We aren't gelling 100% yet, and we need to sort it out quickly, though, don't we? And Donny says there, does Abby have a crush on Jonas? He has nice hair, but I don't rate him as a manager. Is Jonas the guy from Rosengard? Yeah, he was at Rosengard. Yeah, he was before, yeah. Abby says, well said, Terry. George says the problem is the manager. Well, obviously, the manager contributes to everything. Abby says, Adonis, I don't. I just believe in giving someone a fair chance. Yeah, and I think that's the point, isn't it? I think Jonas deserves time because of what he achieved last season and the season before as well. So I think it's far too early to be saying, oh, let's get rid of him or anything like that. But if we don't start winning games more consistently and more convincingly, then that decision will be taken anyway, won't it? Regenda says last season we should have got to a European final. We as fans did our job and went to support the team heavily. 60. Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I was there. You was there that night. Everyone was there. But I still believe that had we had our even one or two injuries, if Leah Williams had been fit that night, for example, if Kim Little had played in that game, we would have won and got to the final. And you can't blame Jonas for the injuries. We did the best that we could in the circumstance. I was really proud of the team that night. But yeah, I think some things are out of his hands, really. Rendition says there's no time to gel. Well, no, there isn't. You're right. You don't have a lot of time, do you? Hada says Russo needs to rest. She does. Cornish Gunner says McCabe is wasted at right back. Yeah, she is. That's a change that we could make actually as well. Rendition says, why didn't we go for Van Domselaar? I said this during the Euros in 2022. She's the best goalkeeper I've seen. And I wanted us to buy her. Cornish Gunner says, Stina on, Russo moves back to attacking midfield alongside Viv, Beth on the right and Katie on the left. If that doesn't get us 3 points in the second half, I don't know what will. Yeah, you're probably right. He's not going to make all them changes, is it, at half time, though? I wouldn't have thought. If we want to win against Chelsea, something needs to change. Got such an amazing group of women, yet can't seem to put a single play in place. Yeah, that seems to be the case. Hada says this coach must go. He is hurting fans. It's physically hurts. Really, it does at the minute. Wayne says our team is set up closer to winning a league right now than the men's team was last season when they challenged. No one expected it. Arsenal women should be competing every season. Absolutely, no, we should be, and we generally are. I know the last couple of years have been difficult. Paul says it's got 3-3 written all over it. Well, Russo's coming out for the second half anyway. I'm not sure if there is any changes. Let's just hope. George says there, McCabe is lost as a left or right back. Should be in the middle. Yeah, maybe. Adele says, watching Russo from last season at Manchester United, and what I can say is if she's not scoring goals, she gets frustrated and she normally gets a sub. So it's important for the coach to realise that. And Rafa says, oh my God, 0-2, I'm sad here. Yeah, we all are. Jafar says, this manager has been here for 3 seasons and won 1 cup. Well, 2 seasons. Spent more than any other previous Arsenal manager. We are saying he needs time. Well, no, he just needs. He deserves time for what he did last season. Regina says, "Where's our defence coach? Can't Jonas grab some of the coaches from the men's team?" Well, I don't know. Anyway, it's Leicester making the sub. Missy Goodwin's coming on, and it is going to be Dina Rose who's gone off, possibly an injury there. Comment our season wasted by a bad coach is just disappointing. It's also a season of a player's Arsenal career. So much potential, and it's just been absolutely wasted. It's still early days yet. Terry says, if we win the second half 5-0, is that not good management? Well, if we win the second half 3-0, it's very good management. Anyway, we're just about to kick off this second half. It is going to be Arsenal to get us off and underway. We are going to be attacking the goal to our right in this second half. We are 2-0 down, as you can see. We need a big second half. We need a big improvement. No substitutions at half time, which I'm a little bit shocked about. I thought there'd be at least one. But anyway, we are just about to kick off this second half at the King Power Stadium. It is Leicester City 2, Arsenal 0. A big second half is coming up for Arsenal's women in this game. Let's hope we can turn it around. An early goal would be nice, wouldn't it? Lots of Ruben Moyes ball forward. Chloe Lacasse flicks it on to Russo. She's going to get it back. Chloe Lacasse, a little bit of space on this near side. What's the cross like? It's a decent ball, but it's a Leicester defender there to get rid of it. But Arsenal started on the front foot, which is good. We're going to have to do it, aren't we? We're going to have to be on the front foot. Let's go Gunners. And Terry says, come on, you Gooner girls, indeed. How long will it be until he makes the substitutions? We're going to have to see, aren't we? Anyway, I was coming forward again. That's long ball over the top, looking for Russo. She's not going to get there. She's not running in behind is not her strength, is it? And the ball's gone into the arms of goalkeeper Leipzig, and Jonas needs to have done something at half time. Let's see what he's done. Oh, that's a poor clearance from the goalkeeper. Arsenal pressing high up the pitch. We've got a throw. It's been a first start this from Arsenal. Beth Mead is warming up, which is good news. Hopefully Steen will be warming up as well, and Viv. Oh, Frieda's ball into the box was poor. She'd be a player I'll take off. Beth and Viv are back, but still fragile from injury, I guess. But I miss Beth so much. Yeah, we do. Rafa says there, Vamos Arsenal from Brazil. I hope 2 or 3. Yeah, that's what we're all hoping the same, my friend. That's what we want to see. Anyone else coming forward now on this far side? Caitlin Ford chips the ball forward, but it's gone out for a goal kick. But at least we've started on the front foot here. If we play with a little bit more intensity, I think we can get back into this. Terry says, now come on, everyone. Everyone wants Jonas out, but Arteta seems to be the best thing since last week. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand it either. I bet all the people that want Jonas out are happy with Arteta. It makes no sense. Ella says, come on, you guys. Let's go, Mido. Let's get Mido on. Hopefully she will. She is warming up. But we need some magic, don't we, in this game if we're going to find a way back. Vicky Palova plays that ball forward, looking for Frieda. It wasn't a good ball. And Leicester can pick it up, and then Frieda just conceded a free kick. Actually, no, she hasn't. The referee plays. It looked like it might have been a foul. Anyway, we don't mind. We'll take that and we'll carry on. Amanda plays it square to Lotta, Wooben, Moy. And then Steph Catley up that far side, plays the ball into Frieda Mana. But again, she's lost the ball, and Leicester coming forward. But that's not a good ball. They don't need to attack anymore, do they? Issa says, what minute are we in? We've only just started the second half. We're 47 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Miss Pinksock says, come on, Mido. Ella says, Mido's on fire. Your defence is terrified. Terry says, Arteta out. That's the wrong show, Terry, for that. But anyway, Wade says, Jonas has a better squad to challenge for trophies with than Arteta. I don't think so. I don't think he does have a better squad at all. Arteta's got a squad, and that's pretty much on a par. Adonis says, oh, hang on, Leicester coming forward again. Shots deflected. And Manu's going to pick that one up. We are Tottenham. We can't use injuries as excuse. We need to find a way to win. Yeah, we do need to find a way to win, and I'm sure we will. I keep watching replays of when the girls weren't injured, yeah. Oh, we've all done that, haven't we? Watch how great some of those players are, but they'll be back soon, and hopefully a couple in this game. Anyway, Arsenal trying to play the ball out from the back. Steph Catley over on that far side, plays up the line, looking for Caitlin Ford. Not really had a lot of impact in this game, actually, but that's a great ball. Looking for the run of Chloe Lacasse. Can Chloe Lacasse get this? She's done well. This is a big moment. It's a goal. Arsenal are back in it. Chloe Lacasse pulled it back. What we needed, the early goal in the second half. We've got it. And Arsenal now are back in it, and the comeback is on. Chloe Lacasse there with the goal. Absolutely brilliant play from her. The ball to her, actually, from Caitlin Ford. The defender looked favourite to get there, but Chloe Lacasse has worked so hard to get the wrong side of the defender there and slotted it away. That's a great goal. Another great goal from Chloe Lacasse. Arsenal are back in this game. Come on, you Gunners. There we go. A good finish. Better go and get another one. Another 2 is what we need. Terry says yes. Emerson says not good. Fuming with our defenders in the first half. They're all over the place. A goal for us. Yeah, goal for us back. And we're suddenly back in it again, aren't we? Wayne says no Arsenal women's squad is the most expensive. It's much better filled with world-class players. Who's world-class in the men's team? Well, none of them really. But there you go. The WSL has got world-class players here all over the place, hasn't it? The Premier League hasn't. Not really, when you look at it. If you take Man City out of the equation, what world-class players at any other club in the Premier League? The WSL's got world-class players at most clubs now. That's the sort of difference, isn't it? The competition's a lot stronger, I think, anyway. Magnificent Jeff says there's some comments just make me laugh, like, how on earth are you comparing Arteta with men's team to Jonas. Secondly, Arteta had never managed a club before, so obviously we knew he was going to struggle. Ella says, Chloe Lacasse, indeed. Nathan says, get up, indeed. Yeah, we needed a goal. We've got one. Loki says, tidy finish. Well done, Chloe. Good management from Jonas. Ella says, Canadian saviour loading, indeed. Good play from full two. Yeah, but she had to do all the work there, didn't she? Absolutely had to do all the work there. Also coming forward again now. We've definitely got our tails up. It's been a good start to the second half. We've only played 6 minutes and we've already got a goal back. Are we going to get another one back? Let's hope so. We're coming forward again now on the edge of the box. This is good play again from Arsenal. Vicky Palova. The ball played into the box. Oh, it's a free chance for Russo. She's tucked it away. It's 2-2. 2 goals in a minute for Arsenal. Russo was there this time. She looked as though she might have been offside. Not sure whether it's been... Has the goal been given? I think it has been given. It looked like it may have been offside, but it's been given. Arsenal back level. Wow, let's have a look at this replay to see if she was offside. The ball was played through. No, she's not. She wasn't offside at all. A good decision by the linesman there. It looks as though she was offside when she got the ball, but she wasn't. And suddenly, at the start of the second half, in 6 minutes, Arsenal have scored twice. It is 2-2. And I wonder if all those people wanting Jonas out still want Jonas out, I wonder. Football's a funny old game, isn't it? Nathan says, what a finish. And Donny says, Jonas, manager of the year. Exactly, yeah, he will be manager. It's only still 2-2, though. We haven't quite got ourselves out of the mess that we were in. And Leicester are coming forward again. But you have to say this has been an impressive start to the second half from Arsenal. It really has. McCabe just got an injury there. She got caught by Courtney Nevin. Ella says, Leslie Russo. We've got Leslie Russo. Corey Square says, now people think the manager is no good. Oh, dear. It's funny, isn't it? Football does this to us, doesn't it? Football does this to us. It's, when the team aren't playing well, let's just blame everybody. Blame the referees, blame the weather, blame the manager, blame all the players. And then suddenly when things go a lot better and suddenly we start playing well, then suddenly everything's great, isn't it? That's the life of a football fan, isn't it? And that's the way it is. It's good to see Russo inside the box, isn't it? And that's a tidy finish, you have to say. And she needed a goal, Russo, and that was a tidy finish. And Arsenal have come back, and Jonas is wagging his finger at the fourth official there as if to say it wasn't offside. It wasn't offside. We've seen the replay of it. And Nathan says Russo's on fire. Well, she's not really on fire, but she's got a goal and she needed one. Took it well, and it was Katie McCabe with the assist. She's just been fouled. It was a bad foul on her actually, and she's not very happy about it, and you can understand why. Anyway, Paul says, told you 3-3. Well, we need to get a third goal first. I said, if Stina comes on and scores, you predicted it correct at the start. Yeah, well, I do get some things right sometimes. Corny Schooner says, Russo is different level to the likes of Palova, Cross, etc. When she's working with Beth, Kim and Viv, you'll see just how good she is. I'm not really doubting her. I just don't think she's had enough impact yet in the team this season. I know she's a great player. But yeah, you're right. Obviously, there's more going to come from her, but I still think Stina should be playing more. Anyway, Russo just got the equaliser, so that's fine. We're going to take her off at half time, so what do we know? Very little. Oh dear. Greg says they've raised their level with more like it. Yeah, we've raised the level. We've got it. I think whatever was said at half time, which clearly Jonas wasn't happy, we've gone out and we've done it. We've got McCabe. Yeah, it was McCabe's pass. Terry says, cheer up, Jonas. Jonas is on fire. You went up to the spot on. So, but yeah, exactly. And I say football is a funny old game, isn't it? Regina says, we got the red card for a foul similar yesterday. Leicester player is laughed. Well, I don't know, the one we got yesterday, it was sort of at knee height, wasn't it? And any tackle that you hit someone around about their knee, you're probably going to get sent off. That was more sort of ankle, wasn't it? That's the difference. That's why it wasn't a red. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't a great tackle, was it? Absolutely not. Anyway, Arsenal's 2 goals in 2 minutes from Chloe Lacasse and Alessia Russo have brought us level when it was looking as though all was lost. But Chloe Lacasse's goal there, she sneaks on the wrong side That's a great goal, actually, from a great player, you have to say. And then Russo's goal, centre forward's goal, isn't it? Found herself clearing the box, beat the offside trap, and then pushed it home. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And Donny says, if it wasn't raining, we'd be leading 6-0. Blame the rain. Give Jonas a 10-year contract. Exactly, yeah. It's the rain's fault. It's too cold. Absolutely too cold. And you're right. But anyway, it's 2-2. We've played 10 minutes of the second half, and we wasn't thinking this was going to be the case, was we? At half-time, when we were 2-0 down, we were worried about where this game was going. But suddenly now, we've got all the momentum with us, and we need to go on and take advantage of that. But Leicester are coming forward on this near side. It'd be typical, wouldn't it, if we can see the third goal now? That's strong defending, though, from Katie McCabe. And she's done a good run there. Plays the ball out to that far side to Caitlin Ford. Russo's making a run. Pilova's making a run. Is this going to be the moment? It's a spare play. It's Frida Marnham. Frida Marnham runs into trouble there. She should have passed the ball on. She wants to shoot too much, doesn't she? But anyway, Loki says a good amount of goodness. Yeah, there always is. We're the biggest club in women's football. We've got the most support as well. Anyway, Leicester trying to come forward over on that far side of the ball. Well, that's a throw to Arsenal. This fast start to the second half is continuing. Got the ball over in that corner there. It is Caitlin Ford. Oh, Caitlin Ford's done really well. Well, she fouled there by CJ Bott. That's Australia against New Zealand there. And you can see there's no love lost between those two. I think there's a little bit of country rivalry going on there. Wayne says, Marnham is acting like Erdegaard, just shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, I don't know why she decided to shoot there, really. What she should have done was, see, I don't think that's a foul there by Caitlin Ford. It's a foul by CJ Bott, if anything. And I don't know what, I think the referee's given a free kick to Leicester. Not quite sure why. Anyway. It is a free kick to Leicester. I thought that she was fouled. But Daniel says not even a yellow for the Leicester. But they should have got a yellow. Absolutely should have been a yellow, 100%. But yeah, it wasn't a yellow. That's a poor free kick. Arsenal picked up a loose ball. All right, it didn't quite fall though, did it there? For Chloe Lacasse. Now Leicester coming forward up this near side. There's a little bit of space here for Hannah Kane, who did well in that first half. She gets to the byline, puts a cross in right the way across, and no Leicester players there, thankfully. And Arsenal can now clear it away. And we've got a chance of a counter-attack. It's Chloe Lacasse plays it up the line. This is good play from Arsenal. Russo can play it across to Caitlin Ford. It's going to be a chance for Caitlin Ford. She's put it in. And Arsenal, the turnaround's complete. Caitlin Ford with the goal. That is a brilliant finish. That is a brilliant turnaround. Wow, Jonas for... Wow, what a start to the second half it's been. Incredible, incredible stuff. This is what champions are made of, aren't they? That was a counter-attack there. Leicester, it was a Leicester attack. Fitz says, yes, let's go. Wayne says, that was beautiful. Terry says, yes, it was. What a finish. What a counter-attack. Chloe Lacasse, Russo, first time ball across. And Caitlin Ford had to hit that first time. And she did, over the keeper into the top corner. That's a brilliant, brilliant goal. She got there ahead of CJ Bott as well. I'm sure she enjoyed that. What a ball it is from Russo as well. That's a lovely finish. Look at that. What a goal from Caitlin Ford. How she's finished that like that, chipped it over the keeper. That is absolutely amazing. And from 2-0 down, Arsenal are now 3-2 up. What a game this has been. And what a comeback it has been. Cornish Gunner says, sack Jonas now. Yeah, I think he needs to be sacked now. Miss Pinkzot says, get in. This has been incredible, this. Nathan says there, what a comeback. I've just lost a comment there. What a comeback. So many comments coming in. Thanks, guys. Terry says, Jonas knows what we want. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wow. It still could be 3-3 though, couldn't it? Let's be honest. We did have someone, who was it, said it was going to be 3-3 earlier in the comments, wasn't there? So, maybe it still might be, but let's hope not. Let's hope not. Fitz says, let's go. Rajendra says, we need another 5 goals to hit the likes. Oh, yeah, Paul says 3-3. Yeah, I mean, you say you could still be right. We've got our 3 now. Can we stop Leicester scoring another one? The way this second half's gone, though, I can see us scoring 2 or 3 more. Nathan says, that's how you put it over the keeper. Yeah, exactly, yeah. That was a beautiful finish, wasn't it? Caitlin Ford doesn't score enough goals, but when she scores them, they tend to be quite special. Anyway, Leicester got a free kick on this near side. We played 60 minutes, so this second half's just flown by, isn't it? Thanks to those 3 goals. And Arsenal now looking for another counter-attack. Lovely ball up the line. This is good play from Arsenal. It's Caitlin Ford again. We've got 2 players over. We've got 2 players over. It's going to be Chloe Lacasse again. Is it going to be 4? She squares it across. It is 4. Who's got that one? Oh, it's Vicky Palova. Another goal on a counter-attack. This is incredible. What a second-half performance this has been from Arsenal. Chloe Lacasse could have scored herself. Instead, unselfishly, she squared it across the box. And Vicky Palova has touched it in. Terry says 2-8. I told you. Didn't you say 8-1 actually? But anyway, wow. We've got another one 4-2. The floodgates have opened now. They have. Leicester claiming it should have been a penalty to them at the other end of the pitch. It wasn't. And then a brilliant counter attack. Caitlin Ford it was. Look at Chloe Lacasse in acres of space. Thought she was going to go on herself and finish it, but instead she squared it across the goal. Vicky Palova's just onside, scrambled it in, and from 2-0 down, in the blink of an eye, we're now 4-2 up. Incredible. Some incredible counter-attacking here. Chloe Lacasse could have gone herself, but what unselfish play that is. She's got a goal and an assist. Russo's got a goal and an assist. And Nicole says there, wow, Leicester is crumbling. Leicester is crumbling. That's more like it, indeed. Where's all the Jonas haters now, eh? Oh, dear me. What a second half. Incredible. And we didn't make any substitutions either. Who would have thought that? Anyway, it's Leicester 2, Arsenal 4. And Cornish says, where's that Man U fan now? I think he's got his head in his hands, I would imagine. But yeah, he's gone. They just showed this incident again. Was it a penalty? Oh, I don't know, actually. It might have been. It was Russo involved there, and then Arsenal went up the other end and scored. Fitz said, where are the haters now? Indeed. Regenda says, as I said, another 5 goals, hit the lights for goals. Well, I mean, we're scoring for fun at the minute, aren't we? So keep pushing that like button, hit that like button, and we'll end up getting a few more here. But this has been an incredible half, hasn't it? DMR says there 4 goals in 6 minutes. Indeed, 4 goals in 6 minutes. Cornish Green says best half-time talk ever. Yeah, team talk by Carl. Well, it certainly was a decent half-time talk. We're coming forward again, looking for more goals. Chloe Lacasse has been instrumental in this second half performance, actually. Well, that's a bit of a loose ball, though, from Katie McCabe. And Amanda Ellister has to stretch to win that. And suddenly now we've got another counter-attack brewing here with Victoria Palova. She scored the 4th goal, looking for more. Maybe took a little bit too long to decide what to do there, and Leicester have got it away, but that's back out over on that far side to Caitlin Ford. Caitlin Ford again. She's going to go past CJ Bock. Can she get a cross in? She does towards a penalty spot. Nobody's there for Arsenal. But another decent attack. DMD says, I'm chuffed for them. We've got a Liverpool fan in. Well, yeah, you deserve to be watching Arsenal. I've got George is still in. Manager Yono should have started with this lineup from the beginning. It's the same lineup. He hasn't made any changes to it. Nicole says 2 goals in 10 minutes. Well, it's more than 2. It's 4. 4 goals in 10 minutes. So Sam Tierney's got herself a yellow card for Leicester as well. And Donny said, hold on, it's VAR. Yeah, of course, yeah. VAR's going to sort this out. I'm a gunner, says DMD. Good stuff. Fitz says Chelsea ultimate test. Yeah, of course it will be. But, you know, we don't care about Chelsea now, do we? We're winning this game 4-2. And it's been, what a second half it's been, by the way. It's just been incredible, isn't it? They're also coming forward again, looking for more goals. If there's an offside against Frida Marlem. I think she was offside, actually. We've played 64 minutes. And what a second half it's been. It's just been incredible. From 2-0 down at half-time, Arsenal are now 4-2 up. Just incredible, incredible stuff. Anyway, Leicester now. So the 3-3 can't happen, can it? Unfortunately, the Paul said it was going to be 3-3. It can't be 3-3. Let's hope it's not going to be 4-4. What a game. What an unbelievable game of football this has been. Dad says, second place, here we come. Yeah, it looking that way. It is looking that way. But so we've still got work to do in this game. It's not over yet. Oh, we've got 3 subs. We've got Beth, we've got Stina, and we've got Lena Hertig all coming on. This is more trouble for Leicester. Oh, and a through ball again. Victoria Palova's in. Is it going to be 5? Victoria Palova inside the penalty area. Plays it square. Oh, maybe the wrong choice. Looking for a Russo. Maybe should have had a shot herself. That would have been 5 there. The 3 subs are about to come on. And that spells trouble, doesn't it, for Leicester when you look at who they are. And the firepower this team's got is absolutely amazing. And we're just about to add some more to it, aren't we? Pudzer says, get those likes in, guys. Yeah, get some likes in. I says, I'm hoping for a Viv or Beth. It'd be nice, wouldn't it, for them to score finally. Terry says, we ain't scored for 5 minutes. Yona should be sacked. We've not scored for 5 minutes. Yeah, you're right. Mido. Looks like we can score more goals in this game. So, yeah, it looks like we can score. Every time we come forward, we look as though we're going to score, don't we? Anyway, we're coming forward again up this near side, but Leicester going to deal with that one. And we've just blown them away. We've had 10 minutes in the second half where we have just blown them away with 4 goals. And it's just quality as well, 4 quality goals. And we shouldn't really be surprised, should we? Because let's be honest, the quality that we've got in this team, we should be scoring goals like that more often than we are. And maybe this might be what we need. Anyway, the ball's gone out for a throw now. This might be the opportunity to get those substitutions on for Arsenal. Is it going to be happening yet? Yeah, the substitutions are going to be happening now. 3 changes for Arsenal. The starting 11 has got Steph Catley's going off, actually, which probably means Katie McCabe is going to move over to left back, you would imagine. Chloe Lacasse is going off. What a performance from Chloe Lacasse, by the way. Amazing. Beth Mead come on. Frida Marnham's going off for Stina Blackstenius, and Caitlin Fall's going off for Lena Hurtig. It looks like what will happen is Russo's going to drop a little bit deeper. Stina will play through the middle. And I'm sure she'll be expecting to get a goal or 2 herself. Caitlin Fall, good performance of her as well. And Lena Hurtig is on. Not many minutes for her this season due to injury. Pud says, great weekend for the Arsenal. It has been. Let's hope it finishes on a high. But Jones says, another 6 goals required to put fear into the opposition. I'm not sure we'll get another 6. DMS says, I was listening to halftime talk on Sky Showcase, 2-0 down. Look at this Arsenal team. Yeah, exactly. We have just blown them away. And we've got that in us, haven't we? Adonis says, I told you Jonas is the best. I've always rated him. Absolutely. We all rate him now, don't we? Miss Pinksall says, is KCC still on? Yeah, she's still on, yeah. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Oh, this is nice play. This is really nice play. Is this going to be a moment? Shot comes in. Oh, it's hit the bar. Is it Stina's in again? Oh, on the roof of the net. Almost fire. Who's it had the first shot? Was it Lena Hurtig? That was great play. Oh, no, Lena Hurtig let it run. It was Kyra Cooney Cross, actually, is it that shot? Goalkeeper's pushed it out. Stina's in onto the roof of the net. Stina's only just come on, almost got herself a goal. And let's hope that we can score a few more in this game now. You imagine that we've been unbelievable in the second half. Beth Mead now in possession for Arsenal. It'd be good for her to get herself a goal, wouldn't it? She's gone past a few challenges there, plays the ball out to that far side. This is impressive stuff from Arsenal. See, this isn't just about quality. Yes, we've shown quality, but this is about heart and desire and belief. That's what this has been about. And you can see that the difference in this team. Oh, we're just giving the ball away in midfield there, actually. And Leicester looking to try and come forward. They might feel they're still in this game. Amazing forward line. I agree. Defence needs to be worked on. It does, yeah. But if we're going to score 4 goals in 10 minutes, who cares about defending? Let's just go up there. Let's win 4-2, 5-6, 6-5, whatever it's going to be. Let's just do that. No, let's not, actually. Anyway, Beth Mead just touches that ball off. And that's a ball played out to that far side to Lena Hurtig. She does well. Dinks the ball over the top. This is good play. It's going to come to Beth Mead. Stina's in the middle. Is this going to be a moment to get another goal across the box? Oh, it's headed behind by CJ Bott. Rendition says there, the girls saved Galaxy Brain again. Or maybe Galaxy Brain has saved the girls. Who knows? Wayne says, Kyra is honestly a baller. Yeah, she's really, really good. Absolutely. Terry says, come on, chat. 7 more likes for a Mido goal. Mido's cross it was there. Put across the goal. Beat the goalkeeper, and CJ Bott's headed it wide. It is a corner though to Arsenal. Fixers there. We need to be more clinical. Well, I think scoring 4 goals in 10 minutes is quite clinical, isn't it? Be nice to get a couple more, wouldn't it? And I'm sure we can. Kyle across his corner, the header comes in. Oh, the top of the crossbar. Was that Lena Hurtig with that header? It was. Just bounced off the top of the crossbar there. It was Kyra Cooney crosses corner. Lena at the near post, flicked it onto the top of the crossbar. And all very, very close to another goal for Arsenal. Wow. We've played 70 minutes and Leicester are making another change. Rantala's going off and Eileen Whelan is coming on for them for these last 20 minutes. And Eileen Whelan's now. She's the club captain and she's got the armband. I'm not sure if she's been injured previously. Maybe that's why. He's a goal kick to Leicester after all that excitement, which goalkeeper Leipzig is going to take. We've still got 20 minutes of this game left. I hope you're enjoying it because it's been pretty good, hasn't it? Well, the second half, the first half we didn't enjoy, did we? Let's be honest. But the second half's what you remember, isn't it? So that's the main thing that matters, isn't it? As long as you play well in the second half, you go home happy, don't you? So Lumber says there, what a turnaround indeed. Terry says we need Super Jen. I'm not quite sure what we need her for, but anyway, we're coming forward now. Russo on this near side puts a cross in. The shot comes in just past the post. That was Beth Mead, almost got a goal there. Great cross. Beth Mead getting on the end of it. And back to what she does best, Beth, isn't it? Making them runs into the box. It was Alessia Russo. Beth made that run. Ball comes across and just scooped it wide. And that would have been a great moment, wouldn't it, for Beth, looking to get her first goal since her injury. But this has been a brilliant second half from Arsenal. We've just been so up for this game. And what a turnaround it's been. We were 2-0 down, if you remember, at half-time. Seems hard to believe, doesn't it, now? But we were. And now we are trying to get more goals to seal this victory. We picked up the ball again. Katie McKay puts it into the box, looking for the runner, Stina, but it's going to run through to goalkeeper Leipzig. And we've played 72 minutes. We've had 9 shots in this second half, 5 on target, and scored 4 goals. Incredible. Leicester haven't had any. We've had 2 shots in the second half, none on target. Dominant this from Arsenal. We just won the ball again, and we're coming forward again. Vicky Pulova plays it through to Stina over on that far side. The angle's a bit tight, so you're going to have to put it into the box. Twisting and turning, gets the... Oh, she fouled! Is that a penalty? Oh, the referee's given a goal kick. Oh, it looked as though it may have been a penalty there, but it wasn't given. But again, Arsenal, every time we come forward, we're looking like we're going to score a goal. We're just ripping them to bits. But Daniel says, first half, Leicester wanted it more. We need another 6. Pud says total dominance now. Yeah, it is total. For me, that's a penalty that on Stina anyway. I don't know who would take the penalty actually, because obviously Kim's not playing. She missed her last one. Katie McCabe took a couple of missed. I don't know who would take the penalty. Maybe Russo, because she was going to take last week's one, wasn't she? Anyway, it wasn't given, so we don't need to worry about that for the time being, do we? Anyway, it's a throw to Leicester over on the far side as they look to try to find a way back into this game. Fitz says we need to increase our goal difference. It would be nice if we could, but keeping clean sheets is the way you do that. DMD says it's good to see them move up the table. Wayne says no penalty. I don't reckon. But I don't know. It was a bit of a clumsy challenge, wasn't it? But Daniel says there's no VAR. I know there's no VAR, thankfully. We just accept the referee's decision, don't we? Because that's what you need to do. You can't moan about it. It's just the way it goes, isn't it? Will we be second in the league then? Let me just check, because I'm not sure if we are. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we are second in the table. Yeah, we are. We've gone above Man U. Anyway, we're coming forward again. It's going to be another goal. Stina's in. Stina scored. It is 5. It's 3 goals in. It's 3 games in a row for Stina. This is incredible stuff. Stina doesn't miss them, does she? She does not miss them. Brilliant move that from Arsenal. And it's another goal. It's 5 for Arsenal. And we're making a statement here. Again, it's a counter-attack, isn't it? Leicester, we had the ball in deep in our own half, and we've just played it through. Brilliant stuff. Great football this is. The ball played through the middle there. Was it Vicky Pulova just played the ball through there to Stina, and a first-time finish across the keeper. She doesn't miss them, does she, Stina? That's the one thing you have to say that Stina is so good at. Vicky Pulova's got a goal and an assist, and Stina's got herself another goal. She is our top scorer. Lovely ball from Vicky Pulova. Stina made the run, kept her cool, and just planted it in the corner. DMD says, good pass. Greg says, still got time for 2 more. We've got time for a few more, actually. Heros says there, that's how you learn and respect indeed. Stunner from Stina. Fitz says, yes, get in. We're coming forward again. This is just, we're just ripping them to pieces now, aren't we? But you know, we will be second in the league, yeah. We'll be a point above Man United, 3 behind Chelsea. And of course, we play Chelsea, don't we, in a couple of weeks' time. This second half has just been incredible, hasn't it? Incredible. It's been one of the best second halves of football you could ever hope to see. Just been amazing. Anyway, we've still got 15 minutes left, by the way. This is just so good. Oh, hang on, I've still got that comment. I'm sorry, I'll take that one off. Wayne says, Kyra is balling out, honestly. She's like a baby rice. No, she's a great player. Yeah, you're right. Terry says, bring on Salty FC. Yeah. Regina says, Palova has come of age finally. Yeah, I mean, she missed that big chance, didn't she? Her says, yeah, I leave match 2-0, come back with 2-5, exactly, yeah. And then he says, I want 20. Nathan says, what a second half. It's been an incredible second half, hasn't it? It has been an incredible second half. I would say the best, well, we've only played, 30 minutes of the second half. It's been the best 30 minutes I've seen from an Arsenal team for a long time. It's been absolutely brilliant. And there's still time for more goals. There is still time for more goals. And hopefully we'll get a few more goals as well. But it's been an incredible turnaround. That first half was so frustrating, wasn't it? And it's like, I don't know, we wouldn't have seen this coming, would we? We absolutely wouldn't have seen this coming. So it's been absolutely incredible. And brilliant as well at the same time. We're in possession again, and hopefully we are going to be able to get some more goals. And of course, we're back in action next Sunday at Brighton. There's an international break for the men, so we could just focus solely on the women next weekend. So that's going to be good, isn't it? Brighton away, and if we play like we have in this second half, wow. And Arsenal trying to come forward again, and they've won a free kick. Evergini says, I'm recognising this Arsenal team now. Would not mind our men's team playing this penalty football. No, exactly. That's my issue. I like to see this sort of football, and it's been great. Wade says, now, imagine this plus a clean sheet. Yeah, no, exactly. Imagine a clean sheet as well. Terry says, how many laughed when I said we'd win the second half 5-0? Well, we might win it more than 5-0. Another ball into the box. Lena Hurtig was making a run there, and Leicester are just happy to get the ball away at the moment, get it away from their goal. This has been an incredible second half from Arsenal. It's been fantastic to watch, and it's not even over yet. It's not even over yet. But yeah, Terry was right. He did say we'd win the second half 5-0, and we are winning the second half 5-0. And I say there is still time to add one or two more. We might even see Viv Miedemar come on yet. There's another Leicester player gone down injured. And we're going to get a little bit more stoppage time at the end of this game. Leicester are now making two more substitutions. It's going to be Josie Green who's coming on. And is it Ava Barker as well? And I bring another sub on as well, which is Amy Palmer as well. So they're making three more substitutions. Going down says, I was in the toilet when the fifth went in. There is an echo in my toilet when I shouted. My neighbours must be wondering what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, they probably are, yeah, but it's fine, mate. Absolutely fine. So, yeah, Botts, Howard and Kane are going off. Palmer, Green and Baker are coming on for Leicester. We've got 11 minutes left to play, plus stoppage time. Plenty of time left, of course, for Arsenal to get some more goals. We scored 5 in the second half already, and it's been quite extraordinary. And maybe there's time for more. Anyway, let's make a few changes here. And Arsenal got a throw over on the far side when we resume. And we've had 5 different goal scorers, haven't we, as well? Which is even better, isn't it? Getting the goal spread around the team. You know, the ball's over on that far side. Be nice for Beth Mee to get a name on the score sheet, wouldn't it? Also, there's a bit of space again there inside the penalty area. The ball can come across. It's hit the post. Oh, was it Lena Hurtig's hit the post? Wow, incredible. almost another goal. We've hit the woodwork a couple of times in this game, and we've scored 5. I mean, we took a time to get going in this game, the whole of the first half, in fact. But since we've turned up, we've been quite brilliant. Anyway, Leicester are coming forward now, looking for a goal back, which would surely only be a consolation. We don't really want to concede any more goals, do we? This is much better defending now in the second half, and now we've got a chance of a counter attack. Russo is on this near side. Plays the ball forward. Stina. Oh, she's been given offside. That must have been a tight one there. Stina in there. She was. Redemptor says, I want to know where was this Liverpool team when we played, this Arsenal team when we played Liverpool. Well, we hadn't had a pre-season then. We hadn't done any training. So that's where that team was. And now it's starting to gel, isn't it? Lita says, Hurtig, yes, just hit the post, Hurtig. Steve says, go Gunners, indeed, go Gunners. It's been a bit of a roller coaster game, hasn't it? But anyway, we are relaxed now, finally. Andonis says there, this is like bullying now. Arsenal are mean girls, second half beat up. Yeah, it absolutely is. Wayne says she's onside. Yeah, I mean, it was very tight, wasn't it? It was very tight. But you can understand why it was given, because obviously by the time she's got the ball at her feet, there's nobody near her. And I think she sort of seemed to roll her run quite well, didn't she? But anyway, it is a throw to Arsenal on this near side. We're in the last 9 minutes of normal time. And it has been quite a remarkable game, hasn't it, in lots of ways. Terry says, Steve's in the house. Good to see you. It is indeed good to see you. And hopefully you're doing well. Wayne says she was in her half. Oh, was she in her half? Was she? Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, she was given as offside. Steve says, just woke up 7:30 a.m. Well, good to see you. Anna said, who has scored for Arsenal? Chloe Lacasse, Alessia Russo, Caitlin Ford, Vicky Palova, and Stina Blackstenier. So 5 different goal scorers. And they've all been good goals. And we've got a free kick now, and maybe an opportunity to score another one. Who knows? Anyway, it is going to be, who's going to take this free kick? Vicky Palova. Oh, it just went beyond Amanda Illerstadt there, looking to get her first Arsenal goal. Russo, Stenius, Palova. Yeah, that was 3 of them. And then it was Chloe Lacasse and Caitlin Ford. Anyway, Leicester coming forward now, but that's a poor ball. It's gone out. Redemptor says it's when the Lions person says, well, yeah, it shouldn't be though, should it? It's meant to be when the ball's played. But anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Katie McCabe. Has there been a more dominant second half in the WSL this season? I'm not sure if there has been. You know, Arsenal won the ball back again. Oh, that wasn't such a great ball forward. Leicester now suddenly with an opportunity to get a goal back. In fact, there's a foul against Kyra Cooney-Cross, who's been quite brilliant in this game, you have to say. And poor old Willie Kirk, the Leicester manager, he'll be wondering where it's all gone wrong. Well, it hasn't gone wrong, mate. We've just stepped up our game, quite honestly. And unfortunately, you've been on the wrong end of it. An absolutely brilliant Arsenal performance in the end after a poor first half. And Arsenal coming forward again, looking for more goals. And you do feel there is more goals still in this game. Steph Catley coming forward, plays it into Stina, touches it off to Vicky Palova. She's going to be able to get herself a second goal in this game. Inside the penalty area, Vicky Palova twisting and turning. Tries to play the ball in to Stina Blackstenier. She's turned away. Oh, into the side netting from Stina. She wanted another goal. A little bit of a chance there. She just turned away from the defender to give herself the opportunity to shoot. Lena Hurtig was in there, maybe looking for a cross. But Stina's a goal scorer. She's not going to cross the ball there. She just turned away from the defender. Thought she could fire it across the keeper, but just couldn't quite get her angles right. And Leicester now are in possession on this near side. They've hardly had a kick in this second half. It has been quite impressive from Arsenal. Where was this in the first half? That's the only question you have to ask. Where was this Arsenal in the first half? Because really, it's a totally different team. It's been transformed. And we're coming forward again with Kyra Cooney-Cross, who's had a great game. Plays that ball forward out the far side. Lena Hurtig. Is this going to be a 6th goal for Arsenal? We've played 85 minutes. Lena Hurtig in the area, but she's just been tackled there. And Leicester can bring the ball away. Over on that far side. The good news is Arsenal have won this game. And we've won it quite convincingly in the end. We took our time to get going. In fact, the first half was really, really quite poor. But the second half has been incredible. DMD says, I can see men's Premier League table last week. Spurs, City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Now look. Yeah, exactly. Steve says, 5 goals second half is unreal. It is unreal, yeah. It is unreal. And we've deserved it as well. Terry says, come on, chat. 5 thumbs up for that Mido goal. Yeah, another 5 and we'll get a Mido goal. Another 10 and we'll get another 2 goals. And there's still 4 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. So there's still time. So just get your likes in. Katie McCabe now coming forward on this near side. Plays at the ball back to Vicky Palova, who's had a good game. Plays out to the far side to Lena Hurtig. Gets the ball stuck under her feet a little bit and then gives it away. She's got a very Kai Havertz feel about her, hasn't she, Lena Hurtig, unfortunately. She just doesn't look quite up to it for Arsenal, which is a shame. She does look like she's probably a good player. She's a good player, but it's not quite happened for Arsenal, has it? And, you know, she's got the kind of build of Kai Havertz as well. Tall, slim, looks a little bit ungainly at times. You know, that's a long ball forward from Amanda Illerstadt. Steen is underneath it, heads it on, looking for Lena Hurtig. Defender thought she had a bit more time over on that far side. She's been closed down now. And Leicester have actually done quite well there. And now the ball's gone back to the goalkeeper, Leipzig. Wayne says, she has. I was going to say Hurtig reminds me of Havertz. Yeah, I mean, I said that a few weeks ago, actually. She just got the similar build and just the way she's not quite settled in yet. Isa says there, why not put Miedemar in when you're up 3? She needs minutes to play. Yeah, but we don't know what her fitness is like. We don't want to risk her getting injured, do we? Wayne says, but I didn't want to insult the girl. No, I know it's not really fair, but she's just got that. So she's just got Havertz vibe about her for me. But anyway, yeah, I mean, with do we need to risk her in this game? No, we don't know how. You know, bearing in mind she's a little bit behind Beth, isn't she? Because her injury came after. So you know, we can't expect. I'd rather sit out this game. You know, make sure that she doesn't risk getting injured and she comes back later on when we need her. We've got Mark in the chat that says our clean sheet should increase as soon as Leah returns. When do you think, or who do you think she'll partner in when she returns? Well, Lotta Rubenmoy, I would say, is a bit our best defender, so I would say her. But we'll see. And DMD says class player, Miedemar. It's actually going to be Katerina Kuhl who's coming on for these final few minutes. I say we don't want to risk Viv yet, do we? We don't need her in this game because we're winning quite comfortably. So let's keep her rested and ready for when we do need her. It says next year, Viv, Leah and Mido return. Arsenal going to be unstoppable. Yeah, I think you're right. Miss Pink Socks then says Lotta Wood, and Lee. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think as well. I think Lotta's been our best defender. And I think her and Leah will work well together. Anyway, Arsenal trying to come forward again. And there's a handball. Just bounced up actually on with Stina Blackstenius. Hopefully Viv doesn't switch teams. I'm going to be so upset. No, I don't think she'll switch teams. I think she's happy and she's just got to work her way back to full fitness, hasn't she? Which she's obviously in the middle of doing. Anyway, Leicester are trying to come forward. We're into the last minute of the 90. You imagine it's going to be 5, 6, 7 minutes of stoppage time again, don't you? Because there's been a few hold-ups in the second half, 1 or 2 injuries, lots of substitutions, obviously a multitude of Arsenal goals as well. And we're going to find out exactly how much stoppage time's to come very, very shortly. Anyway, Leicester are coming forward now, looking for a goal back. They've got a little bit of space over on the far side. Going to be an opportunity. In fact, there's an offside flag. Oh, that looks a tight one, didn't it? But the Lions woman over on that far side has flagged there. It's a substitute, I think. Let's have a look at the replay of this. Oh, I think she was just actually. It was a bit of a tight one, though, wasn't it? It was a bit of a tight one. Always going to be 10 minutes of stoppage time. DMD says 10 minutes yet. Terry says, nearly there for Mido. Yeah, almost there. Come on, a few more likes and Mido gets himself a goal in stoppage time. Katerina Call's going to be coming on. It might be Kyra Cooney-Cross who's going off, not because she's done anything wrong, but just because to give her a rest. She's had a great game, and it's her first WSL start, and she's really shone throughout this game. Kyra Cooney-Cross, very, very smooth player, isn't she? The way she glides over the pitch. And Leicester, though, coming forward now on that far side, but that ball's gone out of play. It's the opportunity to make the sub. Defo says here, the day Viv leaves Arsenal, I'll absolutely break down for real. Yeah, I don't think she's going to leave anytime soon. Alessia Russo's going off. Much better second half from her, you have to say. The first half, she just never really got in the game, did she? But second half, I think the goal early on helped. A great assist as well. And in the end, she's played a big part in this turnaround. So, yeah, a great second half from Alessia Russo. And it's Katerina Call that's coming on as well. And there's still 10 minutes, well, there's 9 minutes of stoppage time remaining. And I say there's still enough time for Arsenal to get what? The way the second half's gone, enough time to get 3 or 4 goals. Anyway, Katerina Call's first touch, she's done well. What's the pass like? Oh, it's a good ball. That's up that far side. Lena Hurtig. Beth Mead's in space in the middle. Lena Hurtig can get the ball across. She can. Can Beth Mead get there? Oh, she's at the post. Oh, that was so close to Beth Mead's first goal. Oh, that was so unlucky. What a great ball that was from Lena Hurtig, actually. Wow, almost a 6th goal there. That would have been the moment we've all been waiting for. A goal from Beth on her first goal since her comeback. That would have been something special. There's still time for her to get one. But that was unlucky, wasn't it? Terry says, oh, Mido, indeed. Terry says, Viv won't leave all the time. Jonas, the god, is Arsenal, mate. Absolutely not. Again, what a counter-attack this is. Our counter-attacking has been incredible, hasn't it? That ball played out the far side. It was a lovely ball from Lena Hurtig. She was at full stretch, Beth Mead, beats the keeper, comes off the post. Oh, dear. She won't get any closer than that without scoring, will she? So unlucky there for Beth. But Arsenal back with another chance here. Stina on the edge of the area, but too many defenders around her. And it's a free kick now to Leicester. And Beth has now gone down, having been fouled. And Serena is in the crowd. So she must have been impressed with what she's seen since Beth Mead's come on. And how fit Beth Mead is, although she just picks up a little injury there, but she's fine. Would have been nice for her to have got a goal, though, wouldn't it, as well, in front of Serena. I'm sure she'll get picked. Anyway, they've just given the ball away, Leicester. Oh, and Stina's offside. The pass needed to be sooner. She was onside if the pass had come first time. And then it wasn't. DMD says Arsenal attacking. Well, we're having a second half. We've attacked really well. And we're attacking again with Stina back. Stenius lays the ball back. Katerina Call now finds Stina again. She's got Beth just outside her. She finds Beth Mead here on this near side. Beth Mead just slows the play down. Play infield to Victoria Palova, who's had a great game today. And Kyra Cooney-Cross, who's also had a very good game. Steph Catley on that far side. Difficult to criticise anybody from this performance today. It's been, the second half in particular, has been quite extraordinary. It really has. Kyra Cooney-Cross again lays the ball off. And Arsenal are going to be second in the table tonight. Beth Mead on this near side, a little bit of space for her, just plays the ball back. We've still got 6 minutes of stoppage time to play, so there's still plenty of time for more goals from Arsenal. And the way this second half has gone, the goals have flown in, haven't they? I wonder if we'll get any more. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice from Arsenal. It's Kyra Cooney-Cross again, plays the ball through. Beth Mead's in. This must be the moment, surely. Oh, the goalie saved it. Oh, Beth's had 2 chances and she couldn't quite find the net with either of them, but we're still in possession. This is incredible stuff here. Katerina Call there tries to go around a long way round. Oh, that's a big chance for Beth then. You'd think a Beth that's played more minutes, a sharper Beth, puts that away. Wayne says, third time saying this now, Kyra Cooney-Cross is so impressive. She has been brilliant. You're absolutely right. And it was her pass there that almost gave Beth goal. Almost. That's twice now. But that was a decent save. But again, that's a chance that Beth Mead should score. In fact, it was Vicky Palova that ball, actually. But Beth was in. And yeah, just maybe lacking a little bit of composure there. She just popped it in the corner. And she just tried to hit it hard and straight. And it was too close to the keeper in the end. But I say maybe a Beth who's played more minutes, a sharper Beth. Anyway, Kyra Cooney cross is just going off. Noel Moritz is coming on. A brilliant performance from the Australian today. Absolutely impressive stuff. And Noel Moritz is coming on. We've only got, what, 4.5 minutes of stoppage time to play. But yeah, brilliant performance that was. Terry said, still 2 thumbs up short for Mido to score. It's the chat's fault. But yeah, come on, 2 more likes and then Beth will get her goal. She's had 2 chances, so you do expect she'll get the next one, but only if we've got those 2 extra likes. Anyway, Noel Moritz now coming forward, plays it in to Beth Mead, just touches it off to Katerina Cole. We've got a player over on his near side. It's Noel Moritz, actually, but instead goes back to Vicky Palova, who's had a very good game as well. You have to say this young, energetic Arsenal midfield has been the difference. Ms. Pinkshot says KCC star girl. Yeah, she was brilliant today. Not the only one. Say Vicky Palova, who's on the ball now, has been brilliant as well. That's a lovely ball through. Noel Moritz has got some space on this near side. We've got bodies in the box. Cross comes in. There's no Arsenal player there. It's gone all the way across the box. Lena Hurt is going to get this. Almost a 6th goal there for Arsenal. Now we're coming forward again now over on that far side. Steph Catley plays the ball back. And Arsenal have been so dominant in this second half. It's just been quite a remarkable performance, hasn't it, by Arsenal. We are now 3 minutes away from another good Arsenal victory. It'll be our 5th victory in a row. We'll be 2nd in the table, just 3 points behind Chelsea. The ball's played through. Oh, we've got a chance here. Lena Hurtig's in. Stina Blackstenius is free. Lena Hurtig slots it away. It's a 6th goal for Arsenal, a 6th different goal scorer, and it's Lena Hurtig with the goal. That is an incredible performance from Arsenal. Was it Vicky Palova with another assist? I think it might well have been. Let's have a look. It was a lovely bit of play in midfield. Oh, I think she might actually have been offside, but it wasn't given as offside. Stina was bursting the lung to get in the box as well, but Lena just sent the keeper the wrong way. DMD says good scoreline. Ms. Pixot says goal. Terry says Hurtig. That's a good little finish, that actually. That is a really clever little finish. She gave the keeper the eyes and then just slotted it in. And that is a brilliant goal. Another brilliant goal, actually. Some of these goals tonight have been incredible. And that is Lena Hurtig's 1st goal for us in the WSL. Guna Dan says, what were you saying about strong finish? Exactly, it's the way that it's not how you start, it's how you finish, isn't it? Which because Hurtig needed that confidence goal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she did. She took it really well, didn't she, actually? She took it with confidence of a player that didn't need confidence, if you like. But anyway, hopefully that will give her a little bit more confidence. Leicester now coming forward, looking for a 3rd goal. But Amanda gets there first, touches it back to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger, who's been a spectator in the second half. That's how strong Arsenal have been. Beth Mead now inside the centre circle. Couldn't quite get that ball in her grasp. And Leicester have won it back, but Beth Mead works hard to try and win it back for Arsenal and succeeds in the mistake, forcing the mistake into the last minute of stoppage time. What a second half it's been for Arsenal. It's Leicester 2, Arsenal 6. All Arsenal's goals have come in this second half. It was 2-0 to Leicester at half time, believe it or not. And Arsenal coming forward again, looking for more goals. And they're going to get a throw on this near side. We're into the final few minutes here. We've got Aaron in the chat. How you doing, Aaron? Says hi. Been great, this has been from Arsenal, hasn't it? Isa says, I missed most of the first half and came back to 2-0. Defo caught the best part of the game. Oh, you out of a doubt, you caught the best part of the game. Absolutely. We scored all 6 goals in the second half. Vicky Palova has been given player of the match. 2 assists, 1 goal, 3 chances created. Yeah, she's had a great game, Vicky Palova. Obviously, Kyra Cooney cross would have been in there. Rajendra says Stina helped with the run to give Lena the chance. Exactly, yeah. She made that run, which kind of took the, gave the defender something to think about and opened the space. Exactly, yeah. But that's what you expect from Stina. That's what she does. That's why she's such a great player. And she's got herself a goal today as well. 3 goals in a row for her. And I say Vicky Palova's got player of the match, fully deserved. We've played the 10 minutes of stoppage time, and we probably won't be too much longer to play now, will there? Or will there be enough time for Arsenal to get one more goal? It's a throw again to Leicester on this near side. What a second half it's been. Just unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. And we're not going to be far away from the full-time whistle now. Terry says, well, I ain't watching this crap anymore. Sack Jonas and put all the players up for sale in January. Yeah, that's probably what we need to do. This cross comes in from Leicester. Hey, Manu's come and caught that. And is she going to kick it quickly to try and get us another goal, or is she just going to waste a little bit more time? And Dolly says, need another one. Well, it'd be nice to get another one, but I think we're all quite satisfied with six second half goals for Arsenal, 6 different goal scorers. Lee says, North London forever. Indeed, it is. And we've got another good victory here. Hero says, and that's a game of different emotions. It definitely was different emotions, yeah. And there goes the full-time whistle. It has finished here at the King Power Stadium. Leicester City 2, Arsenal 6. To think it was 2-0 to Leicester at half-time. It was 2 quick goals from them. 34 minutes it was the first goal. Some poor defending from Arsenal from a set piece. And Sam Tierney headed home. Straight afterwards, they got another goal. Canna Haynes' cross was fired home by Janice Cayman. And at half-time, it was looking really bad for Arsenal. Maybe the title race was over, perhaps, at that point. But in the end, we came out in the second half really buzzing. We got a goal after just 3 minutes, and it's such a crucial goal it was from Chloe Lacasse. A brilliant finish from her. Leslie Russo made it 2-2 straight afterwards, and then there was only ever going to be one winner. Caitlin Ford made it 3-2. It was Russo's assist, a brilliant finish from her. The 4th goal, who scored the 4th goal? Oh, Vicky Palova scored the 4th goal. Another counter-attack. It was Chloe Lacasse played it across the 6-yard box for Vicky to tap home. Then it was substitutes. Stina Blackstenius and Lena Hurtig both got goals. Beth Mead hit the post. There's another effort saved. We hit the top of the crossbar as well. Stina Blackstenius in the second half. We could have scored 10 goals in this game. But in the end, we've got the win, and it's brilliant stuff. And Arsenal are second in the league tonight. We've gone up to second place. We're just 3 points behind Chelsea. Some real standout performances as well. Vicky Palova was brilliant. Kyra Cooney Cross was brilliant. So many good performances. Russo in the second half was brilliant. Beth came on and had a big impact. Pretty much everybody played well for Arsenal in that second half. Just incredible stuff. Terry says, can't wait for the women's show on Friday, 7:30. If anyone's interested, bring on Andreas Amar. You're in for some stick. Yeah, they were predicting a more tighter game, wasn't they? But yeah, it was a fantastic second half, wasn't it? It was a brilliant performance in the end. Yes, let's not let the second half distract us from the issues that there are still. Greg says best game in whole of WSL this season. Yeah, I think you're probably right. The second half was, the first half maybe not. Steve says 1 goal, I'll take that. Sounds like it was unreal second half. Yeah, no, it was brilliant. But yeah, let's not let that completely overrule the fact that there are problems still defensively in this team. But maybe that second half, it all seemed to come together, didn't it? And maybe this is the springboard now to go on. We've had a few settling in issues, haven't we, with this team so far this season. But that second half, it all clicked, didn't it? And, it looks like the Leicester manager, Willie Kirk, is saying to his players there, what can you do against that sort of quality? And you can't, quite honestly. There was no stopping us in that second half. We were absolutely brilliant. And we just need to take this on. We need to keep taking this on. We've needed a big statement victory, haven't we? And we've got one today, and we just need to push on. Dan says, yeah, I bet those two didn't predict that. No, they certainly didn't. I think Andreas predicted, was it 2-0, Andreas, or 2-1? And I think Amar said 3-1. I'd gone 3-0, so I was the closest, I suppose, but none of us predicted the 6-2, did we? Let's be honest. Wayne says second half masterclass. It was, yeah. Regina says, what happened to the team in the first half? Well, I don't know. Sometimes that can happen, can't it? It's it wasn't quite happening for us in that first half, was it? But maybe going 2-0 down, we went in at half time, and whatever was said at half time by Jonas, by the players, it had the effect, didn't it? Because we straight away at the start of the second half, we came out absolutely fired up, didn't we? We ripped into them from the start, and the goals came, and they were all brilliantly taken goals, wasn't they? As well, it wasn't like they were all crap goals. Steve says all taps leak a bit. Yeah, exactly. All taps do leak a bit. And yeah, to be honest with you, we've struggled a bit this season for fluidity. And in the first half, we were as well. But I say, once we got going in that second half, once we got that momentum, there was literally no stopping us. That was really, really, really impressive, wasn't it? It was so, so good. And it's a good side, obviously, looking forward to the rest of the season. Now we're going to take some stopping playing like that, aren't we? Aaron says, I want to know my Arsenal. Miss Pinnock says, our youth in midfield is fine. No, you're right. That's what it was, wasn't it? The youngsters in midfield today made that difference in the end. Rajendra says, see you next game. Coming, you guys, fantastic second half. We talk about the team, not the manager. Well, the manager's part of the team. I think it's important as well. Steve says, I went 6-2. Oh, of course you did, Steve. Yeah, no, we know you went 6-2. Yeah, absolutely. Steve got it right today. Terry says they were still on the motorway. In the first half, yeah, we probably were still on the motorway, yeah. We've got a comment there that says, when everyone's fully healed, we're going to be absolutely outside. No, exactly, yeah, I think you're right. DMD says 6-goal second half. Indeed, it was. Terry says, I said 8-1. Surely I'm closest. Well, it's a 4-goal difference. I said a 3-goal difference, and you said a 7-goal difference. So I think I'm closest. And we've got another North London forever, indeed. Miss Pink Sock says, thanks, Terry. As always, great commentary. See you next game. Yeah, see you later on. Thank you very much for watching again. We enjoy your company as always. And Donny says that I predicted 9-1. I'm disappointed. You didn't predict 9-1 at half time, did you? Like none of us did. We were just hoping for the best. We're all, wasn't we, at half time, we were all a bit frustrated, and we were all hoping that we could get a comeback. I don't think we sort of believed it. Well, I knew we had a chance because there were still 45 minutes left. We've got so much quality in this team in that attacking third. So yeah, I mean, it was incredible, wasn't it? I don't think any of us were expecting that, really, were we? Miss Pinksock said, "See you, Richard. You are the best. Got your name messed up. No, don't worry. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. And good to have you with us as always." Terry says, "Take care. Come on, you Goonie girls. Indeed it is." So yeah, I mean, wow, what a game! What a game! Difficult to know what to make of it all, really. I mean, it's better, isn't it? When the second half has gone so well, you play so well in the second half. It's better that way around, isn't it? Imagine if we'd been, I don't know, 4 or 5-0 up at half time, and then it finished 5-2 or 6-2. We'd be a little bit disappointed, wouldn't we? We'd be sitting here saying, "Oh, that second half weren't very good." Whereas now, we're just buzzing off that game because the second half was so good, and we finished. And I do think how you finish a game is so important. And that second half, that is what we need to. We need to take that second half forward to the rest of the season now, don't we? What we need to do is we need to really show that this isn't a one-off. I'm sure it won't be. I think now that the shackles are off, if you like, I think we can really push on from here. Greg says Brighton next, more goals. Well, Brighton just beat Man City today. Let's not take them for granted. But yes, we should go to Brighton and be expected to win. Absolutely. Steve says, is there a 2-week break now for men and women? No, the women are back next week. Women play next Sunday against Brighton. It's an international break for the men. The next women's international break isn't until the end of November. So we've got games the next, is it 2 weeks? Next 2 weeks. Next international break for the women. There's an international break for the men this week. There's the women are back next week. So we'll be back. I'll be back on Friday, of course, with the Arsenal women's show. With the guys, we'll be looking back on this fantastic game and looking ahead, of course, to Brighton, which is going to be good. And then, of course, I'll be here on Sunday as well for the women's watch-along against Brighton. That's a 2:00 kickoff next Sunday, so I'll be here at 1:45 for that one. We might do, if I get a chance, I might put a show or two on during the week as well, maybe looking at some other bits and pieces when it comes to Arsenal. So, but yeah, let's see. Terry says the girls do it for entertainment, otherwise it would have been boring. Now they certainly do. Regenda says Leicester won the first half, we won the second. We became sharper and played a one-touch game. Yeah, we just the desire that and the hunger in that second half was what drove us forward, didn't it? And you know, with the quality that we've got, showing that sort of drive and hunger is always going to make a difference, isn't it? It's always going to make us strong, and that's what happened. So yeah, brilliant stuff. So yeah, what a second half! It seems hard to believe that we were 2-0 down in this game, and we've won 6-2, and it was incredible. So many good performances. Chloe Lacasse with that important first goal. Terry says, I don't know how Jonas does it. What a class act. Well, no, he is, yeah. And we turned it around. Some of those goals were absolutely brilliant, wasn't they? The way they were worked, the way they were scored, everything about that second half was just brilliant. And even Stina got herself a goal, which is what I always love to see. Regenda says Pelova played a screamer in the second half and pinpoint passing. Yes, she did. Greg says, thanks for a great entertainment. See you Friday. Yes, my friend, thank you very much for joining us. Arsenal had 24 shots in that game, 12 on target. Wow, Leicester had 8 shots and 2 on target. We had 128 passes in the final third. Leicester had 74. We had 56% possession as well. Steve says, all these late games, can't they start at 12 p.m. UK time? Well, some of them do. But yeah, it must be tough for you, my friend. But I'm glad you've come and joined us. But yeah, that was an astonishing game. It really was incredible, and how we managed to win, I don't know. It doesn't matter. We've won, and that's all that matters. And it was impressive. Terry says, before you leave, hit the like button. Yeah, if you haven't done so already, please give us a like. It's not going to make a difference to the score now, but you know it does help the channel out, which is good. Regenda says, we did not think too much. We just ran with the game and passed quickly on target, no second thought. Yeah, we did, and it was great to see. But that's what this team's capable of now. Well, what they're capable of anyway. And now they've shown it. We need to show that again. We need to show that consistently well now in the next game going forward. And I'm sure we will. But yeah, brilliant performance. So that's it then from me here today. It's been an incredible evening, hasn't it? It's finished at the King Power Stadium. Leicester City 2, Arsenal 6. Wow. And 6 different Arsenal goal scorers. Arsenal were 2-0 down at half time. Amazing to come back. 6 goals in the second half. Lacasse, Russo, Ford, Pelova, Blackstenius and Hurtig are the goals for Arsenal in that second half. And it was Tierney and Cayman for Leicester in the first half. But yeah, what a game. Wow. We can get our breath back now, can't we? We can get our breath back. So yeah, thank you to all you guys for watching. So many comments today. Wow, brilliant. I just enjoyed it so much with all you guys. Steve says, see you all till Brighton game. Yeah, or Friday night if you're around. I know it's difficult time for you. But yeah, I'll be back definitely on Friday with the Arsenal Women's Show. If there's nothing before that, and of course next Sunday with the Watchalong Arsenal women against Brighton away, that is going to be good as well, isn't it? So join us for that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Really enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well. Terry says, Richard, it's been a pleasure and emotional season. It has been emotional, yeah. It's been an emotional game, isn't it? A roller coaster, as it were. But yeah, incredible stuff. We've enjoyed that, haven't we? We've all enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thank you very much. Don't forget, give us a like before you go. Subscribe as well if you're new. Why not subscribe? Because it all helps the channel, doesn't it? And that's what we want to see. We've got a couple more comments in here. Terry says, Steve, see you soon, mate. And Rajendra says, maybe though too much in the first half, and so our passing was not so accurate. As we were looking for 2 ways. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I don't know. We just sloppy, wasn't we? We were sloppy in that first half, but we showed what we can do in the second half, and we just need to go out and do more of that again, don't we? And I'm sure we will. And I'm sure we look forward to the next game, don't we? Terry says, chat well done. See you all soon. Steve says, yeah, see you guys. Yeah, see you guys. I say thanks for watching. I'm back Friday with a women's show, if not before. So come and join me for all of that stuff, and of course to watch it on next week. It's finished Leicester 2, Arsenal 6. That was good fun, wasn't it? And it was good fun to have your company with us as well. So thanks a lot for all of that. and we will see you very, very soon. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. Come on, you guys. Come on, you guys. Second in the league, by the way.